Okay, so that brings us to our next game of Shadowrun. We're up to session number 86, or season 2, episode 48. The 5th session of the current storyline. At the table today we have Ross.
Yes, I play Wop, the ever-lovable healer of the group and follower of Ekithump. Yay! Of the goodies of the BBC faith.
Online today we have Jeremy.
Yes, I'm playing Desmond Deadshot, the elf grew up on the streets of Seattle, has discovered that apparently there might be other things around his life like family, but more importantly, there's money. He's trying to heaven.
Next online today we have is Izzy.
Hi, I'm a Poppy, the world-famous rock star and die-hard anteater, ready to start the session and deal with some bugs.
Up next we have is Josh.
Hello, I'm Josh. I play Bureau, your assassin espionage kingman spy, sent to investigate things from his past.
Okay.
At least I'm way modified too. Just know it's best equipment. Yeah.
And rolling for those at the table who are actually made it today. So we have two
black
and three white, being our pool of story points. Okay, would anyone like to give the recap of where we got up to?
Jeremy would do a brief recap, but someone else wants to go before.
All I can remember, I was patching everybody up.
I would say Jeremy would be the worst one to give the recap because he wasn't there for the last session.
Oh, then definitely Jeremy.
Oh, that's right. I was patching them up because of the aftermath of the Battle of the Ants.
No, not the ants. Aftermath of the battle of the people who'd come in to kill the detective.
Yes, that's right. We went to the bar as well.
Oh yeah, and I got bloody shot at.
Well, that's because you're a big troll.
You look like a threat. Looks.
Whether or not you're actually a threat, you are the size of a threat.
Yeah.
You are threat shaped.
Yeah, I know. I'm threat shaped. Then Puppy rips apart everything. Puppy power.
Yeah. Crappy Deer is good at dealing with the enemies. As a brief recap from my memory, we rocked up to the psychics. We found a whole bunch of bug zones, the psychic dying and biting. There was a half human, half bug. Everything that we found prior to that had led us to the psychic and pointed towards the Brotherhood, or the Universal Brotherhood. From there, we also decided to check up on the detective to see if we could find anything else before we proceeded to basically go face off with the Brotherhood. We tracked the detective down to a seedy bar, which had a wonderful name. That was, what was it? Super Dads. That's right, because it was basically a strip club where...
Yeah, but wasn't there some letters missing, so it became slightly...
Yeah, it does.
Well,
yeah.
It was supposed to say girls, but they were missing letters.
Yeah.
Rules. With the bartender Speedo, and Fernando, the owner, who is well, Speedo's now in my now a big die-hard Poppy fan. But as we were sitting there trying to get some information out of them, we found that a couple of hooligans decided to make a go of. I think they were there to try to kill the detective
and all witnesses.
And yeah, it kind of just went poorly for them and a little bit for a few of us. But then I think now we've kind of teamed up with the detective to go rescue. I cannot remember her name. I know it. I cannot remember it every time.
Or was it Elizabeth? No, it's Victoria.
Victoria, thank you. It's just every time I go say her name, something else pops into my head.
Because my sister's Elizabeth.
But yeah, so I think we're now at a stage where we're kind of licking our wounds from the bar fight, and we're looking to go face off against Brotherhood, because that's really the last thing we haven't done in this area to try to track down Elizabeth and get the necklace back. I mean, I suppose we should rescue her alive, but also the necklace, that was the big thing. That's what gets us paid.
Absolutely.
Please feel free to add to my short summary of the last session.
I believe that is good, and we have a couple of people with damage still outstanding. Poppy has 3 wounds, Nero has 4 wounds and a crit, and 1 use of the med pack for the day. Bolt has 3 wounds, a crit, 1 use of the med pack for the day. Womp has 10 wounds and 2 uses of a med pack for the day, and Desrin has 3 strain and 7 wounds. So Desrin could literally make a call or discipline check as of joining the others, because he would have when the scene ended last time.
Okay.
What would you like to make?
Cool. I'll probably go cool, because that's now that I'm so much cooler than I was before.
What dice does it give you?
I think I can have 2 yellow and 2 green now. Plus, actually, I've got rapid recovery. When recovering strain after encounter, you recover your tier in this talent as well. So
okay, so as
1 point of time.
As long as you get 1 success, you gain your tier as well. So that's quite a lot of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you only had 3 strain, you recover all your strain.
Okay.
But he's still heavily wounded, correct?
He's still wounded, yes.
Cool.
When did he get wounded? In his bar fight?
You actually got wounded 6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Just the same day.
Yeah, that's right then. So he's been off trying to recover a bit, I guess, for the last few hours. Not very successfully.
So you stumble in.
So yes, you managed to get the call from the others that they're not far from the Universal Brotherhood in Redmond, on the corners of Belmont and Waveland.
And there's a people that needs to worry going in, I'm assuming.
Bugs. Kill bugs.
No, you're going in because that's where you believe the lost person is. They may or may not be bugs there. You suspect bugs, but if there is, it can't be that many.
If we go to the political club at 12 o'clock, that's where she's going to go.
Yeah. Well, Poppy's bridges.
Midday or midnight?
Midday.
It's currently 10 a.m. on the Friday, meaning you've got less than 24 hours to find the necklace and return it.
Okay.
Your clock has been ticking.
Yep.
Do we have time for me to patch up Desrin?
Well, it doesn't take that long usually.
I've still got the torture kit out.
Are you going to physically do it, or...
Desrin's got cybernetics in it. I still haven't fully worked out what will happen if I heal him, and in case I went too good.
Yes, you definitely don't want to cast a regeneration heal on Desrin.
My eyes! My eyes!
Well, it will make him go blind, but it won't regenerate his eye. Ooh, actually. Unless I am really, really good.
As I said, regeneration would be interesting.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to do the... Since I'm also a brilliant healer, medically wise.
Okay.
Well, that's because I also cheat because I'm magically enhanced.
I'm happy to give you a test.
And just joining us is M.
Hello! I presume we're live?
We are live.
We are live! Hello! I play Bolt, your ever-lovable puppy. And not the sharpest bolt in the shed. We're hunting bugs!
I can hunt you to a back door trying to eat some bugs.
Delicious cicadas, crunchy ants.
So just confirming that, so the intent is we're going into the Brotherhood place where we think the girl is, and more importantly where the necklace might be. Is the intent to go in gun blazing, or is the intent to try and go in subtly and or openly but not gun blazing?
Let's see, you have Bolt with you. I'm not sure if subtle works, even though Bolt is very cunning. Bolt rarely goes subtle.
If you're walking meal, that's really not going to help.
I could always bring out my cleaner suit.
I guess, there's a difference between going in expecting a gunfight and going in initiating the gunfight. I'm wondering what we're starting with.
We're going expecting a gunfight. I would also suggest that, for example, Poppy is not the first one in the door because if she's bound to, if there are bugs in there, which we suspect there are, then she's going to be the target, and that will initiate a fight.
This is still apparently public
I think you're breaking
place, is it not?
It is a public place.
Every second word.
It is a public place. It may be with some things uploading in the background, it may actually cause some issue with the recording.
Or is it us?
You're coming through perfectly clear on my end.
Was it cutting in and out?
Oh, okay.
It's coming, your voice is coming through clear on my end then.
Likewise.
Yeah, because it was happening
cutting in and out,
previously as well when I was online.
It may be southern Canberra is on the other side of the world right now.
Maybe.
And apparently Melbourne's clearer than Tuggeranong area. Sort of does show the north-south divide is bigger than we think.
Yeah.
My main question is the idea of this is a public place where presumably innocent bystanders will be hanging around, or maybe not so innocent bystanders, but possibly unaware bystanders.
Is this where you turn them collateral damage?
Well, I wonder whether or not we're happy to have collateral damage, or whether it's the sort of thing that if we try to go in sneakily, possibly in the middle of the day. I'm just curious as to what our initial plans are.
Hey Martin, we might just drop off for like 5 minutes. We're gonna reset the router on the modem.
Oh, good.
So we'll be back.
So,
As far as like initial plans, I think we're mostly looking at I think it's probably best to let you in try to scope out the place.
It's a bit of a work on practice.
Get a good gauge of what we're likely to encounter, because I don't think we have a good understanding of what's there, unless I'm mistaken.
I'm happy with that sort of. Again, this one I just don't know what stage we're at. So yeah, if this is.
Yeah, I think at least to start with, we need to do a bit of recon to understand what we're likely to encounter. I think the last thing we actually want.
I believe one can tell you that they serve free
running
ice cream.
Streaming and blowing everything up, but
You already have some members of the group who are frequent eaters there.
oh, okay.
Because they're like a soup kitchen, except they give out real food.
Yeah, but it now looks like that the food is probably now contaminated due to the fact that they're also sponsoring that whatever that bloody grub thing was.
But it doesn't look any delicious.
So was it the movie Them that you run around with with sunglasses and you can see them with that wrestler in it?
Right, if you wear sunglasses, you can see them as different things.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's one with where he goes in the bank and saying, "I'm here to chew gum and shoot ass" or something like that, and he's all out of gum.
I don't remember that one too well, but I remember there was one.
Yeah.
If you could figure out the name of it,
Rollhouse or whatever
I would be curious.
So basically, we need to have somebody going in there with spirit perception on. Going, yep, there's one.
So, are you voting the edible being the one looking at the
Yeah,
spirits?
scope out the place as much as we can before we, get my neck on.
Well, there is some
Shoot
advantages
everything.
and disadvantages. The advantages, they'll come to us instead of we having to come to them.
So, I believe that Izzy, what Womp was voting, you're the one who looks in astrally.
No,
No.
I
It
said
would be
the-
best if Bolt did that, actually.
yeah, I'm just saying
Bolt's
the only advantage.
better at
With
looking astrally than I am.
no, I just said the only advantage that would be is they will come to us instead of we have to come to them because they'll detect you.
They would, yeah, that is true, but I don't necessarily want to be practicing astral while they're trying to eat me psychically or something.
Yep.
Usually when I tell people to eat me, I don't quite mean it that way.
If we're now friends with the detective,
Mm-hmm.
like he said how much detective work he's done, like has he really actually scoped the place out?
Well, he has quite a few pamphlets from them. So basically, he's been in the building a couple of times. He says they have books on the science of the Universal Brotherhood, books on depression, books on difficult childhoods, books on repairing one's self-esteem, books containing testimonials of people who got help from the Brotherhood, including Mom and Georgie. And also Flogger and Bolt.
Yep.
As well as books on horticulture.
But of course, we're all aware that the testimonial quotes from Flogger are probably dubious, so involve Flogger talking in full sentences.
Yep.
No, looking
I mean,
at it,
there might be one-liners, they could be accurate.
there's a lot of nodding and grunting in the promotional video with Flogger.
Okay, yeah.
But there's
Of
also
course, yes.
there's arm flexing, and then there's also a door being ripped off the front of the building.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a door.
You provide the stories in her. And
He does state that there is normally 2 guards on duty,
Okay.
at least in the lobby.
and I'm guessing from the fact that, as I say, the others would also be aware, at least from the soup kitchen ice cream aspects, the place is normally fairly popular, like fairly busy, people coming and going.
It is, because they don't charge for the food.
Obviously, there's something wrong with them.
Clearly.
And they're more than happy to sit and listen to anyone talk about anything.
Yeah. Well, that just proves they're aliens or monsters, right?
That was living in a real world.
So is Desmond suffering any criticals?
I don't think so.
Desrin is not.
Okay, so it's just a standard healing roll.
Now, what's Desrin's total wounds?
15, I think. Oh no, sorry. Wound threshold is 16.
Okay, so at 7 wounds, you're not over half, which means the DC is 1. Difficulty is 1.
Yeah.
No,
if you manage to do it then.
Isn't he 16 and he's currently at 7?
No, he's taken 7 damage.
Oh, I thought he was at 7.
No, he's not at 7, he's taken 7.
Okay, so if my downgrade makes it into a negative downgrade, does those end up becoming positives?
They don't become positive, no.
Okay, so 2 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue.
Yellow, 1 green, and 1 blue. Okay, so you managed to heal 3 wounds.
Okay, well
plus whatever else you...
with surgeon, that gives additional 1 wound.
Okay.
And magical healer. What's my equal to my knowledge law? And that's another 3 wounds and 3 strain.
Okay,
So it's plus 4 plus 3.
So 7 all up.
Yeah.
So yes, you see Womp pull out his torture kit and start patching up Desrin.
Yep. And then stick a little Hello Kitty band-aid on you. There you go, all healed.
Hey, Doc.
And I'm sure one of these days he'll clean those instruments.
That day is not today.
Well, this is Neuro's bloody one. I have to go and grab my one.
Yeah, no, that's not. But it's not like the 3 docs that Desmond's ever had occasional vague access to over the years with the gutter. It's not like they bother cleaning their tools, so that's scary, isn't it?
No, Ebenezer's are quite good because I'm the one who cleans them all most of the time.
So, hey Josh, is it sounding better on your end?
Are we sounding better?
Well,
you've been clear the entire time.
Well,
I
yeah,
think,
we were
I think it's
having...
not uploading that's been causing issues because there's still been audio issues on my side.
Well, so the problem is that our upload hadn't changed, but our download was like a quarter of the speed, so everything was coming in drastically delayed. So we can now hear everything in real time now. Hooray!
Well, just so you know,
We're getting like 20 down now, and we're getting 100 down now comparatively. So
Well, there was also an update, so you might have been downloading updates at the time.
Tiny bit of a difference.
and just so you know, the 4 videos from Friday have fully uploaded and now just processing on YouTube.
Hey.
And I'll make them live sometime in the next week.
Audio's going a lot better on my end now, so that would add up.
Well, it said timing-wise it was supposed to have been finished before 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Right.
Close.
Because those estimates are always really accurate.
Well, you gotta sort of trust them.
Do we? I don't know. Like after my week with Microsoft, I don't trust much.
You can trust, but let's say you trust them as being indicative.
Mm.
And it's always fun when you see the time go up into, like, say, 200-300 years.
Yes.
It will take 20 years to move this one file.
And I've even seen it.
Microsoft.
Have you ever seen it put the infinity sign there for time to complete?
Please do not disconnect your modem.
Yeah.
Peter, that will be the universe. Okay.
Okay, so yes, you are across the road from the Redmond chapter house to the Universal Brotherhood. It's not the biggest chapter house. It seems to be a abandoned fourplex movie theater. So it's been converted into a kitchen, a hospital, and looks to be also potentially accommodation for those lucky few who get signed up.
Fine. So, yeah, so people have at least looked inside here before, but not looking at it from a perspective of recon. Has there any actual scoping yet, or motion scoping yet?
I think that's the next step.
We literally like got here and we're like, we'll wait for everyone else.
And so most of the scoping is it's across the street.
Again, I'm just trying to catch up exactly where we are with that process.
You're at the point of
Hollow/Mirror just go up.
so as you're at 10 a.m., you basically can spend as many hours as you like watching the place, as you're watching your potential windfall disappear.
Yes. I'm not saying that it's necessarily valuable to sit outside for long periods of time. When we, like just from pure external recon, I'm sure Desmond's already worked out his great sniper positions to get through if he needs them.
There aren't any good sniper positions because you can only see into the lobby.
Okay, like I say, sniper position's great. I can get to the front. I can shoot people coming in and out of the front door.
And if you were to snipe at the back, you wouldn't see the front. So it's very difficult to get more than a single angle of egress. And there are no side windows except for the lobby.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that is one thing we can do. Well, just look at the front. We could at least do a lap of the building just to go around.
Desmond, I think you might have to go for something smaller. Not rifle. Go back to your favourite little handguns.
But he wants to be as far away as possible.
Okay.
Bug spirits are scary.
He prefers to be Overwatch support.
Well, maybe get an RPG or something.
You might
Make your own window.
Probably if this keeps going, the amount of bugs.
Okay, so we do a loop of the building, get an idea what the outside is, and then
Scope it astrally, and then we'll make a move.
right, so we could just scope it astrally while driving around the perimeter. So,
Yeah.
Desmond will aim to be discreet while with the driving, but yeah, the Redmond Barrens.
Oh shit! It's magic rating, not magic skill. Eek.
Okay, so it is a 4-story American building.
So you say it's 3 stories plus the ground floor.
Yep. Well, hey, only in America do they not consider the ground floor to be separate to the floors above it.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, if they had 13 floors, you'd be guaranteed that it would be listed as 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Can we get Colt to look astrally? As we're driving around, if we can get Colt to look astrally, because I think he's got the strongest check on that. Powerful.
exterior astral check.
I am happy to do the exterior astral check. Need to get my corrected amount of dice out. Oh? Not Pathfinder. Shadowrun. Characters.
Yes, it would be better to
Principal
have your...
dice.
I saw Aziz and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, wrong dice don't always help you.
Alright, Primal Cunning Magic Skill. Four yellow, 2 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white. I don't feel the need to upgrade right now because we're driving around in the car, and I don't really plan on sustaining it very long, just enough to scope out. So what is the difficulty, please?
It would be 1 purple.
1 purple.
There's nothing to see here, we're all clear.
I literally can't wait. Grab my dice in one hand. So many dice. Well, that was lucky. That was lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 success. 4 advantages, 1 white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black.
Okay, so would you like to spend the white or would you like to spend the black?
I would like to spend the light, please.
Okay, so yes, you managed to bring up your spell, but you cannot sustain it unless you spend the black.
I was not planning to sustain it.
Which means you have to spend an action each round to sustain it that you're moving around looking at things.
Okay.
Unless you just look out the window and let it drop.
She can suspend an action to sustain it while sitting in the back of the car, can't she?
She can spend a maneuver every round to maintain it.
Yeah, because we're driving around the building, or around the block, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine.
Okay, so you get to see 2 sides of the building. The rest of the building is backed up against other buildings.
Okay. We will continue the block, so therefore it's not a case of only skirting the building itself. So just don't see anything of notable interest while we're going past the building.
Yes, there's a building there.
Okay.
Whatever funky stuff, if they're doing anything funky with magic, is probably on the other side of the wall.
At least there's nothing overtly on the outside, at least, so that's good, I guess.
Were there any other obvious exits directly to the outside, or there might be exits to other buildings in the block, but
there is the rear alley door and the front lobby door.
Okay. Yeah. So, is everyone going in for this recon?
I'd say, are we doing the for the recon? Or, alley door, or are we just going in the
Are we should be going in the front door if we're just doing it as a recon of what to expect inside?
Well, you guys choose.
Yeah, so, yeah, there was a direction that question of the party, but
The only problem is if we go in, we're probably gonna find what we're looking for. So we kind of gotta be prepared for that, I guess.
yeah.
are we planning and prepared to be in a gunfight in the middle of the day? In the middle of Redmond? I mean, there's any authority from won't be take a while to get here, but just want to double check, we're happy to go for. And how obvious are people carrying any weaponry?
Always
What is the weapon?
Yeah, that's like, Orks got none, but.
Well,
I was about to say, we have a big burly troll as well.
yeah, with a bit, because I would have gone and got my big sword, and I do have my hand cannon. So I am armed. But the thing is, where we are, everybody's armed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not particularly concerned, I was just asking and checking, so. Yeah.
Martin, this is a friendly reminder from her that she prepped coffee for you.
I was about to say, everyone was about to say, hey man, you've got a prepped coffee.
Thank you.
This is your daily reminder for coffee.
Yeah, as if I'm not caffeinated enough is the reason.
So,
Please proceed to get coffee.
Before combat, so that you're kind
Before
of...
combat.
how obvious is Poppy the astral?
We know what we're about, yeah.
You can tell there's two
Please
beings
drink the
there.
Yeah,
coffee
but
before combat.
with these insect things, I'm just trying to. Poppy's probably going to be number one munchie.
You don't know, or you just Poppy says that they seem interested in her. You remember seeing lots of partly eaten, similar to Poppy in the last nest you went into. But are they spirits here, or did you just get bad luck? You have no proof that you have...
Oh, no. I was just thinking of casting a barrier on, but the problem is, it means that I actually have to do the holy barrier, which means I have to pour a lot of points into it to get Poppy protected from spirits and supernatural things.
I mean, I could maybe try and do a quick recon inside. Maybe stealth in.
Stealth in as an actual puppy, or
Jason's happened to at least walk in and I don't do I chat to people.
And it's not the first time most of you have been here. Everyone except for Poppy and Nero have been in this place multiple times.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm astral blind, so I can't see anything. That's the problem.
And Bolt has actually utilised not only the food, but the free medical care. So I'm sure they have Bolt's blood work on file.
Plus, Bolt does look like he's been beaten up.
Bolt's walking out, just as Bolt.
It's one of the few places where they don't judge you. You are welcome in whichever form you walk in.
Well, if we can just walk in, I don't see why we can't just walk in with them.
Agree. I don't believe they're expecting us specifically. Like, I don't think they'll be looking out for us.
Yeah.
Just not to our knowledge.
You also know that if you cause a problem here and it turns out you're wrong, you pretty much burn all your reps in the city.
Yeah, that's the other issue.
Because currently Universal Brotherhood are the only people supporting your friends. Only reason most of your friends get a meal a day. So if you burn this place down, you pretty much take away everyone you know's meal.
Yep. Trying to be very careful with what we do.
So
is the detective coming with us, or is the detective stayed behind? Or?
he's coming with you. He has a couple of big guns.
Okay.
because he didn't want to go in by himself because he didn't know what was going to happen.
But he's certainly coming in loaded for bear. And insect or something.
Well, he hasn't actually seen any of the spirits you guys are talking about because they didn't
Okay,
attack the
okay.
strip club, and you're not sure if the spirits you dealt with were related to the Brotherhood or something else. They may have been.
That's right, yeah.
Just pointing out the facts that you guys have is none of the facts you have directly point to the spirits in the Universal Brotherhood.
No, it could be that the spirits may be also infiltrating the Brotherhood.
It looks like that.
Or if they're infiltrating everything.
The facts you have point out that it is a faction working against the Universal Brotherhood are the ones infected. That's the
so
information
we're trying
you
to find
have.
out if it's this faction or if it's another. Like if
Yeah,
it's
so
related.
it's just, yeah. Okay.
Well, we know of two types of insect spirits.
The baby and
No,
the possessed.
the ants and whatever flogger is.
So you know, Flogger was a manta spirit, not
Yeah.
an ant spirit.
Yeah, I know. And they hate the ants.
And you don't have a manta spirit with you anymore.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Wasn't I still delicious to the mantis spirit as well?
Yes, you're delicious to a lot of people, not just spirits.
I don't like this game.
Yeah, you do great in a tossed salad.
Great.
Everybody had me think the salad.
Hey, look! Even your voice is appealing to people. That's why you're such a good singer.
Even though you can cause heads to explode. That's
And
scary.
it also helps that you also put out pheromones with your flower that make people desire whatever you're giving.
Oh, God. So she's a...
I mean, I don't want to be eaten.
Yeah, it doesn't always come out the way you'd like it to, but there's good and bad things with every curse you get with.
What's the good thing with me having that I can't cast and I'm constantly injured?
Well, the good thing with that is you're not having to look at the actual spiritual horrors around you. Your sanity is far more intact than it would have been right now.
Yeah, and I've also got an incredibly good discipline.
I know that.
Okay. I guess. So who's going to the front door?
I'll open the door for you so you can all go in. And then as
Is anyone not going through the front door with us? I guess the first question. I think Poppy was saying.
Poppy
Not
was
really good.
nervous, but I'm going to be right next to Poppy's side.
Poppy said she wasn't going in first. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I heard.
If I need to go in, I can go in. I just think it's probably not a great idea. If we're thinking that it's a small, like the bugs are infiltrating the Brotherhood as opposed to operating this,
I suspect that the insects are trying to get their fingers into everything. So
because if they're not operating this sect, then I would draw them out. But if they're in complete control, like we wonder if they are like completely in control of this area, then it's we just get all in trigger the attack.
mind you, with their open arms policy, it'd be very easy to infiltrate them.
They welcome everyone.
Yeah. While the humanist ones, they would have to be popped up as human.
That is the downside of Humanus. Or the multiple elven liberation funds you've run into.
Or the human elf ones, which we've discredited so many times.
No, you got into a shootout with them recently.
And I got rid of the witness.
Okay, so who's going in first?
This had been coming in as part of the presumably people going in and out of the building regularly, so
Okay.
Bolt going first is probably good if you've been there before and just recommend it.
So the building is large enough to house several small theatres and has 2 floors of office space above it. So basically the second floor, or first floor as we term it, is probably about the equivalent of 3 floors up. Because the whole bottom area is open and spacious. The facade has been cleaned, and the building is the most attractive edifice on the block. So they've actually improved the look of this place as part of their ownership. The marquee is still in place and declares, "The Universal Brotherhood, come in and find the power of belonging." And as you're heading in, you see a couple of people walking out, smiling and waving in your direction. You notice Jane's one of the people walking out. And she's got in her pocket one of her traded for collectibles.
Of course. Of course.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Yep.
In previous visits to this place, has anyone gone beyond the foyer? Like the people had counselling sessions and bits and pieces previously?
Well, you have to go beyond it for
I don't
medical
think
attention, and
The only ones who have gone beyond the front doors are Womp, Flogger, and Bolt, who went in for the medical treatment because they had taken a beating.
Yep.
And everyone besides Nero has gone to the soup kitchen. Poppy probably hasn't gone to the soup kitchen either. Okay, so
is the soup kitchen visible from this area, or is that coming in through a different eye?
that's the back entrance,
Right, yep.
and that door's never locked.
Yep. I'm assuming we probably can't see the soup kitchen from the foyer area here.
It's not that far away. It's but it's not clear walls, so people don't actually get to voyeur in all the way into the building.
Understandable.
Yeah, passing through the doors to the chapter house, you see that the lobby has been converted into a bookstore and information center, where you can see all those books plus multiple videos of locals giving their testimonials as to how they've been helped by this place. And many of them compliment the ice cream for why they keep coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And they do note down in a scroll under the testimonials that they have a new flavor ice cream in today. Apparently it is bubblegum.
It's so delicious.
And a note down of limit 1 bowl per person so everyone can have some.
This is the same ice cream that Bolt hasn't trusted before, right?
Well, you have had some of it before, but then you decided not to trust it after you had some surgery. So you have eaten here, but then you got suspicious at a certain point.
Yeah.
what, the fact that they start sounding a lot more cheerful.
Well, they do have counselling sessions to help people with depression.
Not only that, but I think it was that day that they had that big like tasting event where they got like the superheroes, and it just started feeling really off to Bolt.
It probably did a little bit before then, but that would have been icing on the cake.
Cake?
Pretty
We've
much.
got cake?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're having a look around, you see about attractive 25-year-old woman that seems to be radiating confidence and charisma. And she is coming over to Bolt to give him a big hug.
This is going to be interesting because Bolt really isn't a hugger.
Desmond's just been basically perusing the bookshelves and things like that as part of his scoping out the rest of the box figure. So.
And you hear her say, Bolt, long time no see. How are you doing? And hugs you even though you're not a hugger.
Bolt gives her a sniff. Does she smell like someone I've met before?
She is someone you've met before. She, you believe she was even the nurse the time you were getting your treatment. So you probably met her maybe about 50 odd times.
Right. Okay, so I do recognize her. It's just been a while.
Yeah, you haven't been in for close to 6 months.
Yeah.
Is Bolt fully healed?
No.
But Bolt probably still has is probably still wearing his bloody clothes unless someone made him change.
And still got the head ringer critical injury.
Well, I did state that you need to get changed, so I'm not sure if you did or not. And I think you snarled at me with that suggestion.
Well, probably.
And she asked, did you come in for some healing? You look a little bit beaten up. Have you been fighting the local pops recently?
You should see the other guys.
Did you want them to look at your boo-boo, she says.
Bolt shakes his head and goes, not right now. I'm okay. I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still standing, aren't I?
Well, that's better than the last time we had to work on you. You had sort of passed out. Something about a dragon, she says. You kept muttering dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
So would you have a delivery from any of the usual people today? We haven't seen you in a while.
No delivery today. Just come here to relax with these people.
Well, we do have a feature planned later today where we've got some old TV show to try to help calm people down. You're welcome to join in. It might be up your alley.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Yeah, some sitcom called Lassie.
What's a Lassie?
She shrugs and says, "Who knows? Someone just said it would be great if you showed up."
Okay.
So timing.
Timing indeed.
Now, would that be the English version or the American version?
Yes. Oh, and look, we have a Mr. Wump here. You're looking a little underdressed from normal.
Underdressed?
You normally have those fancy clothes on and less weapons.
No, I've still got my fancy clothes.
Oh, you had it hidden under all that armor. Have you been picking fights again?
No. I haven't been picking fights. I've been singled out from fights, but no, I haven't been picking them. But Womp's the one who's been finishing them.
You know, since
I should say Flogger's the one who's been finishing them.
So since your altercation with the Crimson Crush, we've had to ban them from the establishment.
Oh, that's good.
It's a pity. They need to learn. Unfortunately, being but the thing is, they need to learn. But unfortunately, being excluded won't make them know their misguidings.
This is not their local chapter house, so they've been told not to come here.
Oh, by them. Okay, fair enough.
So they can easily go into one of these city ones or one closer to wherever they want their current headquarters to be, but they're not based in the Barrens, so we've asked them not to cause trouble here.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's about time they learnt where they shouldn't go.
We've all had to say the same thing to the ancients, even though you seem to have one wearing their colours with you.
Oh, the ancient wannabe.
No, I believe he has officially kicked the gang list as an ancient.
Yeah, but that's his nickname.
So, wannabe ancient?
You still want to be.
She pulls out her data pad and amends the notes.
So Genesys is continuing to off perusing bookshelves and watching and monitoring, so...
Yeah, so is
She's taking it.
so that's New Deserin's handle, is now called Wannabe.
Oh, that's right.
Wonder boy.
If you want to be my agent, you gotta get with my friends.
Oh god. Why did I get an image of Cartman singing that?
Okay, so yes, she does turn to Nero and Poppy and saying, "You seem to be first timers here," with that open look of complete confusion.
Yep, that's true.
Anything we can do to help you? Feel more at home, she says.
No, just taking a minute to start getting an understanding of what's happening here, I guess.
He says, "Cool flower there. Do you know where she can get one like that? She would be fantastic as a fashion piece."
You know what? It's been so long since I got it, I can't remember.
How long has it lasted? It looks like it's certainly freshly cut.
I've been keeping this one going for the better part of the last 10 years.
Well, it's a little bit longer than she thought a flower would last, but hey, you do you, she says.
Well, let's find something that really works with you, and it's just kind of sticks.
Okay, so
This one basically, so he's going to pick up a few flowers or whatever bits and pieces, and then try and head through, like, what exits from the room are there?
okay, so there is the exit to the main area of the building. Trying to bring the map up so I can actually tell you. So there are one door to the main stage, and another door to the back area where they have the offices and the soup kitchen and counselling rooms. There's also another stairwell that goes up, and another two stairwells that go up, spiral stairwells, and there is a set of stairs that go down behind a door saying basement access.
Are people moving through the doors or up and down the stairs at all?
People are going in and out. Not very many people are going up or down. It's like maybe a person every few minutes is either heading up or coming down.
Okay. So is it the stairwell down? That's open to access?
It is listed as basement employees only.
Okay, so the door tour type stuff.
Yep. But it does say the word basement, so you know it actually is.
Yeah, no, it's obviously stairs going down. Yep. Just will probably start to go up one of the stairs there, having got a couple of clicks.
While Desmond's going up to the stairs, I'll ask my my nurse friend. Have there been any people acting strange, as in like have their personalities done like a really or if they started acting, quite unusual to their normal self, more than what it kind of looks towards the therapy sessions. And then a few kind words will say.
Well, she does believe that her therapist can work wonders because she has seen the mood of most people who work with them intensively turn around from wanting to end their life to wanting to make more out of life. So she believes that's quite a radical shift, and if any of your friends seem to be teetering on the edge of self-harm, she recommends you bring them over so they can get a good talking to and maybe back on track.
I'd love to meet this therapist.
Well, we have quite a few of them. Would you like to... do you have any problems you'd like them to address right now, miss?
A horrendous fear of insects.
Well, that is not as bad as you'd think in today's society, where it's quite easy to avoid going outside at all. But seeing that you've made it outside, she says, "Good on you." Would you like me to see if we've got any of our phobia-specific counselors ready?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so she gets out her pad again and starts scrolling through things, and she says, "So, looks like we have a vacancy at 1 p.m. if we can squeeze you in there today." Only a 3-hour wait, but you're welcome to sit in on a seminar or have a meal. Maybe even have a shower if you need to freshen up. We provide free clothes after all.
That sounds wonderful.
Bolt is kind of follow Poppy around. It's almost like a bad smell. He does not want to leave Poppy alone, given what she was saying earlier.
Thank you.
And if that causes problem, then people will start having problems with Bolt.
Then I'll say, if that causes problems, probably will be telling them to go away. Bolt will so.
Do we have a last name for
He's
Victoria?
my emotional support puppy.
I'm not sure. You may have, but I don't want to scroll through all the stuff finding it. If you do, I should have given it to you in the previous session.
Just trying to work out if...
Sorry, I didn't
should
hear
actually...
The question was, did we have a last name for Victoria?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's alright. I just wanted to know to make sure that we did. So if we actually asked if she was here...
Yeah, well, that was my next bit was going to be to ask if she's seen my friend Victoria.
No, she does say she's sorry to say, but she part of the policy of helping people is we don't talk about other people currently getting treatments. So if you see them in the dining hall, then yes, we're happy for you to chat. Just that we don't talk about other people's needs for their privacy.
Oh, no, completely understood.
Much like we won't talk about any needs you might have and or any issues you're going through. They all remain private, confidential.
Yeah. If you don't mind, maybe before I take a shower and whatever else, maybe if I could go see the dining room, I might get lucky and find my friend here.
She's more than happy to send Bolt along with you because Bolt knows the way, and she recommends Bolt try one of the current flavors. So there is a peanut butter ice cream that is her favorite.
Sounds good. Bolt, why don't you show me the way?
Bolt kind of doesn't really acknowledge the ice cream in question and just sort of nods and just general and starts walking towards the thing, making sure that Poppy's either staying right behind him or next to him.
Okay. So yes, you're one.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll walk very closely
so Poppy's getting chaperoned by everybody.
What is Womp doing while that's happening? Because Desrin's gone upstairs.
What's he going up?
We're going to jump to that in a moment, but what is Womp doing?
Well, I was following Poppy around.
Okay, so you follow into the back area,
Yeah.
which means we move over to Nero. And what is Nero doing?
Nero is currently wooing at the dog.
Hi. Hello.
As you're looking around, there doesn't appear to actually be any Wi-Fi spots in the building that you can see.
Oh.
This is one of the few places you've not had to use your ad blocker to stop getting constant stream of would you like to have this enhanced? Would you like to have this reduced? Would you like to have this colored? Would you like to have this patterned?
And then forwarding that off to someone else and then watching it becoming a deathmatch. Yes. Okay.
Because hey, if you don't have those filters, every now and then you can't see what's in front of you with all the ads.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be, just in case, because Nero's having a brain sparking moment, would there be any places to jack in discreetly?
Possibly. You did see Desrin wander upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't
Just in
expect.
case just in case we need to get to into the security system or something.
You wouldn't expect there to be a place down here to jack in discreetly because you'd expect the lobby to be well monitored. And you wouldn't expect anything to be in the soup kitchen or the counselling room because, hey, you don't particularly want any external access into those places. So do you wish to follow Desrin upstairs?
I'll follow Desrin upstairs, why not?
Okay, so moving over to Desrin. You have no problems going upstairs. You find that it seems to the stairwell goes all the way up to the top floor, and as you get off on the second floor, you can see that there are a lot of offices here.
Like I said, Jason was maybe working on the idea of, hey, we'll just see whether people, whether we're allowed to go upstairs type stuff, and like, just looking for the cakes if they had been stopped, but hey.
And
Just keep going up.
this floor seems to be designated as converted to sleeping and relaxation areas for staff. And you see one of the doors from the stairwell having a sign saying counselling session in progress. Okay, you continue going up. And as you come out, you can see that this seems to be a 24/7 office with people sitting down at desks working away. You can hear conversations of if you imagine a call room where people are calling up trying to get donations from important people. That's exactly what you're hearing is them trying to get money, donations, or goods so that they can keep supplying the needy.
Full setup. Okay.
Yeah. And you believe that this floor and the floor above it is dedicated purely to obtaining everything that they use to keep the place running. And then Nero comes up behind you, having come up a little bit after you.
Yep.
And you think that you might be able to find a connection point somewhere around here if you can provide a distraction.
Well, certainly yes, if there's a quiet space, if Nero indicates that he wants to try and help in, if there's a more quiet space. Desmond's happy to go and chat to someone or try and effectively gather a few into a bit of a group because he can be charming and talkative when he needs to be.
Wait, there's someone else in this group who can be charming?
He can be charming.
Well, we did have Charm Squared, unfortunately, down where we lost the squared part.
No, Poppy's been carrying a lot of weight. She misses her partner in crime.
Okay, so while you guys think about what you're going to do next, I'm just going to duck to the bathroom. But you so far haven't set off any alarms.
Well, apparently not anyway.
The psychologist seems super steady to me.
So,
Makes everyone feel really, really good.
Yep. Did Nero want to try and actually check in at all?
Yeah, I want to see, like, what's stored on their servers and whatnot.
Yep. And obviously, if you have access, if you can get access to security feeds, like well, I was assuming there's cameras all through the place, but you didn't specify there is, but
Yeah.
because that could then give up an indication as to where to be looking. Exceedingly.
Yeah, exactly.
She's not here.
I was hoping maybe we'll get really lucky. She'll just be in the dining room. Go from there, but
Of course, the basement's looking less known at the present time.
yeah.
And we don't know how far down it goes.
Yes, there is that.
I'm sure it can't go down too far. There is a centre to the Earth after all.
Indeed, that's right.
Yeah, it only goes straight through. After that, it's portals around the world.
Yeah, it all depends on the idea of it, as I say. It might not have to go down too far before.
Well, hey, once you go down so far, you're going back up again, so...
So if there's a relatively quiet place where it looks like will be immediately disturbed, or that Desmond won't necessarily try to not be disturbed because he's happy to attract attention by chatting away and finding out, asking questions or dismisses and.
Okay, so as you start...
express apparent interest in the group.
As you start chatting up with someone, you see a guard come over and go, "Hey, I know you guys. Are you using the volunteer?"
Do we know him?
He doesn't look familiar, but hey, a lot of these humans look the same to you.
And when he says you guys, so part of the idea was that Nero would get a slightly separated area to check.
You hadn't quite gotten very far from the stairwell when you started to try to get people's attention. And he says, "So, if you guys are here to volunteer, I can get you a seat and just sign the waiver, and you're good to go."
What did it look like? Was this part of the call centre we're going into?
Yes, all the computers they have are part of the call centre.
Yep, okay. Always here. If you're trying to work exactly what sort of what the begin to put the stories.
Says, well, we always like to keep this place open 24/7. So if you're willing to take a shift, then others can get some sleep or go get a bite to eat or go home if that's what they want to do. But everyone here is a volunteer.
And generous of their time as well. But if it's I'd really like to just sit and watch one of the experts and get an idea of what we're going through.
Well, hey, your friend over there looks like he's good with computers. Why don't we just get him all set up, and I'm sure he can talk you through the training.
If that's out of the plan, if let's go.
Okay, so he takes you into one of the officers, shoots the person out, saying, "You look like you need a break. Go get some food. You've been on for over 5 hours now."
Look relieved, concerned.
Oh, they look happy. They give you a thumbs up and saying, "Hope you can land a big one."
Well, you know,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Get Talon in the call center.
And as you're sitting down, you can hear Tylen's voice over the divide somewhere nearby. Hey, characters that aren't here end up doing various things.
Either that or it could be another Talon clone that we've encountered before.
And he just says, if you know your way around computers, I'm sure you'll do better than I could tell you. He says good luck as he walks out and shuts the door over, so you get a bit of quiet compared to the rest of the room.
Okay, well, I'll certainly let Nero jump in and start showing me how it's done. Are there any windows into the room?
Oh, there are. It has a glass wall with a glass door, but the sound doesn't carry too far, and everyone is literally talking into headsets with computer screens constantly flashing between various things.
Okay, and this room is only set up with a single monitor, single screen type setup, or is it multiple?
It's got about 4 screens, a fairly modernish looking deck, maybe a few years old, and has multiple jack types, so you can plug right in if you want to. You could put a headset on so you can do so without tech, or you could just stare at the screens.
Okay, so I will let Nero handle the tech side of it, but Desmond will grab the headset and have it on, even though he's not actually trying to listen to anything from it, and if it's too distracting, he might just unplug it.
And you can see that the head...
Spend as much time being out there just to find out what's happening and see if we can work out. Maybe pick up what the conversation is to actually hear what the patter is going on, but otherwise, you can do your thing.
Okay, so as Nero sits down, he sees that he has logged on to the main directory of the Universal Brotherhood. They have a very simple system by the looks of things. It shouldn't take you too long to be able to do stuff. And the first point is rather shocking to you. There are no users. Everyone has free access.
Everyone okay? It's all free access.
Great, it's a hippie communion mainframe.
Yes, so I'm getting into the directory and being able to search the system doesn't require you to do any hacking whatsoever, and it seems to be one of those point and click operations, so you feel like you've been sent maybe 100 years in the past.
Yes,
Oh.
we've got a little icon up here saying, I see you wanting to find information about the Brotherhood.
And out of curiosity, when the guide or our guide was talking about Nero at least, and possibly he was talking about Desmond as well, no, what computer said he was, and look, did it look like the guide was very accurate? Or,
log out just because my system specifically came up.
Okay, I
Okay,
understand. And yes, the guard did look like he was far better dealing with people than computers.
He came to be from the bulk school of computing.
Very much so.
Right. Okay.
You think he would be far better to do the one finger typing to figure out where he's going?
Yep. And something that sort of allowed you actually away from the table a bit. Have we noticed any security aside from guards, like cameras, electronic security type stuff?
They seem to have cameras on the stairwells, and they don't seem to have locks on the doors. So even the office door that you're in isn't locked. You can simply just pull the door open or push the door open. It just closed over to give you some privacy while you were learning.
And so seemingly the only restriction that we've been specifically found so far physically is a sign saying employees only.
That is correct. The basement seems to be the only place that they have singled out, though they do also have counselling rooms as off limits while they're in use.
Yeah, that's fair enough too. That's more, that's a sign to counselling session, please do not enter type stuff.
Very much so.
Okay.
Okay, so as Nero starts up the system, the first thing that is available is a little icon saying, "I'm here to help," in the shape of a bit of metal called upon itself, referring to itself as Clippy. You have no idea what it means or what that represents, but hey, it is animated.
Okay, I now need to send this to...
No, because M not about 15 minutes ago sent me something on Facebook, which is a Clippy meme says, "Looks like you're barely holding it together. Need some help? Yes, no." 15 minutes ago she sent me that. And then all of a sudden Clippy makes an appearance in Shadowrun.
Well,
sent it to the chat.
I can't remember what the Microsoft dog version of it is. Because it was, I think it was a golden retriever or something like that.
Okay, so I think you sent it to the Facebook.
Yeah, you did.
I was just going to show it on the other one if it was there.
Oh, sorry, I'll put it in the Discord.
That's okay.
There it is.
Oh, sorry, Discord just said, "Oh, your mic's not working." Okay.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah, sorry, I posted both the Discord chat and the Facebook chat.
So the little bit of wire with eyes and a mouth is saying you look like you need assistance and points you to a file called the Universal Brotherhood.
I will follow Clippy's instructions and click on the Universal Brotherhood.
Okay, it opens up into a multimedia presentation with links. If you'd like more information, click here in nearly every topic you can imagine relating to recruitment, convincing people to give you money, to even first aid and how to notice if a fellow worker is looking a little depressed. So it has probably maybe 10% of it is about the call center. The rest of it is about physical and mental health and well-being.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Okay. Nero is probably going to ignore every single last bit of pop-up that is appearing on the system, and is going to search through the system to see if there's any records of our targets arriving in the building, and where they possibly could be if they're going to be this open sourced about it.
Okay, so as you seem to be ignoring it, you see Clippy pop up saying, "You seem to be looking for something else of interest," and it gives you a terminal window.
I'll take the terminal window.
Just wondering when Rover's going to front up. Found his name. It's Rover.
Okay, so What is your computer operation skill?
Computer sysops is 2 yellow, 4 green, 2 blue, and a black.
Would you like to upgrade?
No thanks.
In which case, then you get 4 purple.
Or purple, okay. The blues and blacks can cancel themselves out, yes?
You can use a blue to remove a black, yes.
Okay, cool, so then I'll just have 1 blue instead of 2. And then grab the black.
That's the benefit of getting blue dice.
Mm-hmm. That is... That is 2 successes and 3 advantages.
Okay, so as you do that, you see a giant orb of white light appear, and you hear a voice from a woman saying, "Welcome to our chapter house. As we are all brothers, you have every right to be here. But because some of our files, such as our bank account records, must be kept safe, we hope you'll understand that only some are open to your perusal. Have you ever thought about coming to a Universal Brotherhood Discovery meeting?" And as you look at it, you see a network map come up showing you that there are the node that you've logged in on, plus 2 nodes further in before you get to 3 different data stores surrounding the CPU. And it is a rather small network. I'll see if I can actually bring up the map for you, depending on how lucky I get at finding things with my hands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, didn't really want to show the whole thing on screen. And that is how complex the system is.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
Was in there, obviously apparently not taking very long. Gentlemen will be perusing the pamphlets and stuff that he collected.
You do find it amusing that nearly every person you've run with has done their testimonial for some free extra stuff, like maybe a second helping of ice cream.
So Martin, just confirming, I've dropped in SAM 1.
Yep. And you've been given the map of the whole network, and the fact that there are no actual limits to moving between the different SPU sections.
Oh.
Which is unusual because normally that sort of crap would be locked down.
I was about to say.
You lock that down on a daily basis with your own stuff.
Yeah.
Though it does look as if each of them has sniffers running on them.
Ooh. Okay.
Meaning that they are listening to everything running across them, but not actually no actual ice.
Okay.
So, as in, there's nothing to stop you.
Yeah.
What's there is just reporting on everything happening.
So if I was to do stuff, there'd be reports of something happening, but there's nothing to actually physically harm me and stop me.
Yep. So the first one is it is the audio visual setup for the entire building. Runs the projectors, runs the music, runs the various programs they have going, and anyone can line up the music to be played in the lobby. And you can see that there's a list of about 1,500 songs waiting to be played.
Interesting.
And some of them look to be on point, whereas others are, who the hell put that in there? Some of them may even just be jokes that people have put on going, no one's going to dare play that.
Yeah.
But hey, a chunk of them is Euphoria. There's even a single from Poppy on there as well.
I was about to say, is there a single from Charm Squared? I want to put that to can I click and drag it to the top? You just click and drag Charm Squared to the top.
You can.
Colin to jump on the track with me.
Okay, so as we have Poppy, Womp, and Bolt heading into the soup kitchen, they hear one of Poppy's songs start playing over the speakers in the background.
This is a bit ominous.
And it seems to be all about a kiss from a rose.
It was great song to cover, okay?
Hey, it has a completely different connotation when you have a flower stuck to you.
If the flower starts singing, I'm going to get worried.
It does last for a long time.
Does Poppy have a gun?
Yes.
Guns N' Roses done.
Oh.
Well, as long as it's not the Nick Cave song. Where he ends up killing... when he ends up killing Kylie Minogue with a rock.
Sorry, Martin.
Yeah.
Also as a meme, I want to have Werewolves of London as the second song.
Okay. So yes.
For the ball.
And apparently the song lined up after that is labelled Zombie.
Fair enough.
I wonder if Nero understands that one.
Okay, so as you're looking through stuff there, it seems that if you want a topic, all you have to do is send a request to the audio-visual system, and it will return a list of related topics for you to either stream to your terminal or send to a terminal somewhere in the building. And it looks like this is a fairly powerful node. You wouldn't have expected something like this to be free access. Apparently they like chaos.
Seems that way.
And this completely makes you twitch just looking at how much access you have without even identifying who you are. So you want to move deeper into the system onto the next node?
Sure, I'll move through.
Okay, once you move into the next node, you see that it seems to be the buildings, security, and safety systems. So it has the sprinklers, has various forms of either water, foam, or gas to depending on the type of fire, as well as climate control, lighting, and camera and doors. So it seems most of the doors can be locked in an emergency or a safety situation, but nearly every door is listed as unlocked in the building. The only things that are looked at as locked are the basement and the rooms listed as engaged in counselling. Seems there is a button in every counselling room to take it off the network.
Odd.
Well, not really if it is a hard line cut and they have to switch it to turn it back on. That means even if you wanted to, you can't listen in.
So that actually means it's like pretty secure, and right?
It
Like,
does.
for those rooms.
It means it's very secure. It means someone hacking in externally cannot listen in unless they're physically there. And by the looks of things, each of the counselling rooms are designed to be soundproof. And while Nero is doing that, the orb starts talking to him about various aspects of the Brotherhood and how he may be able to help them with their networking, as he seems to be quite well versed with computers. And if he could volunteer some of his time, he's sure that he will find much more worth in his life.
I think the AI is trying to upsell you.
Yeah.
Or downsell you, indicating yes, I work, but you need help.
And you do see that there are retrieval systems to allow you to access the data stores. But looking at it, each of the data stores has black ice on them. First time you've
I'm sure it's friendly black ice, just like the rest of the Brotherhood.
and it does note warning on each of them.
No warning on each of them.
Okay, so the two that you have access to, number one data store is the membership files.
Yeah.
And it lists each of the 4 chapter houses of Seattle, noting there that you only knew of 2 of the chapter houses.
Oh.
Tricky.
And it is looking at the rating of the ice. It is not something you want to go up against unless you have the right tools to stop it. So you'd literally need your deck to be active to keep you safe for that.
Yep.
And it does look to be fairly extensive.
Interesting.
That one does require authorization.
Yep.
With a lethal response for those not done. The second data store you have access to appears to be the data used to run the entire building. And it seems to be designed in the shape of a bookshop.
I want to know the Brotherhood's obsession with bookshops.
Well, it probably dates back to an era where there's less people jacked in. And people actually have to walk somewhere to get information and can't just sit at home and see the world. And it does look as if it's the entire financial setup of the chapter house as well as all of its data. It doesn't seem to be as lethal for its ice. It seems that if you fail to access it correctly, it may just scramble you.
Okay.
Whereas it does seem to connect to the both of them connect to the CPU for further information. You're sure the CPU has extra access to it, but it definitely says warning just for viewing it that if you want to access the CPU, it is single try only, and failure to access it may result in lethal feedback.
Oh.
And and it does have the third data store coming off it, which looks to be a bank vault, which means it has all the juicy data hidden off the CPU. So you have to fight through a data store, the CPU, and another data store to get the secret information.
Okay. I mean, it wouldn't hurt other than hitting the CPU.
So to put it in an example, Data Store 2 is rated as orange, meaning not advised. Data Store 1 is listed as red, which is designed to harm. The CPU is listed as red with black ice specifically on it, not just ice but black ice, meaning lethal.
Yeah.
And the Data Store 3 is listed as red as well, meaning also warning it may also be lethal.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, let's go down to Data Store 2.
Okay. Looking into it, you can see a lot of men and women are happily arranging coloured rocks across a giant open field. They're dressed in colourful, loose clothing, and each of the things they move about seems to be a book of information. And you do hear from the orb saying, welcome, these are our bank accounts. I'm sure you understand if we don't want you accessing these. You can, of course, request a printed report of our accounts from the chapter house.
Yeah. So I managed to move through to DS2 with relative ease.
DS2 didn't attack you. It is listed as so you to expect sensitive data is here, but not critical data.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through to CPU. I'm gonna take the risk.
Do you have your deck handy?
I do have my portable deck handy, yes.
Is it plugged in? Are you plugging in through it?
Yes.
Does that mean he has to disconnect?
What program have you got active on it?
Oh.
Because that's important.
What kind of techniques are you going to use? Are you going to try and bash your way through? Are you going to try and sneak your way through? Bluff your way through?
I think I'm going to try and sneak my way through. So, I just need to...
So some type of ghosting software.
It's...
I believe we have you down as having multiple programs.
Yeah, I'm trying to find all the character sheets that I'm on.
It's okay, I'm just going to jump to you so I can tell you.
Is it under Datapad?
It should be under Datapad.
Okay, cool. And then it's...
So on Datapad you have the Garrot, Gordian Blade, Battering Ram, your 3 Icebreakers.
Oh, yeah.
So Garrot,
Does it sound like supple clickbait?
Garrot is your anti-sentry.
Yep.
Your Gordian Blade is your anti-code gate.
Yep.
And your battering ram is your anti-wall. So you can have one loaded at a time, and you generally want to have something protecting you, which will either be ice wall, sentinel, or authenticator.
Yep.
Noting down that only ice wall stops them getting into your system. The other 2 lets them through. Even if they trigger. Which means if someone sends a command to your computer to tell it to fry your brain, without the ice wall, it just goes through and fries you.
Yeah, so basically I'll have Ice Wall up as a defensive mecha. And then... I might have Gordian Blade. Like, is that what I'm expecting to go through the CPU to get through a wall?
Well, the CPU, has black ice, so you're not exactly sure what is running on it. Because there are technically 4 types of icebreakers.
Okay.
And you've got 3 of them. And there are mainly 4 types of ice.
Yeah.
You can break anything but an AI.
You don't want to run into an AI.
No.
There's the sentient AI and there's the program AI.
Yeah.
They are completely different.
Well, either way, you don't want to run into an AI.
Most AIs are basically programs that will deduce things based on what you do and react based on that. Whereas the comparison between that are the killers that choose to actually strike you down, or sentinels, the walls that just try to stop you, and the code gates that try to delay you.
Yeah.
So the AIs generally try to interact with you.
Okay. So, I don't... You mentioned to me that this didn't have a code gate, it's just covered in black ice.
This one has black ice. Black ice can be any of those types. I'm just going to look up an appropriate black ice. Luckily, I have them all done by type.
Mm-hmm.
So I can literally go to black ice.
Yeah.
At least I thought I did. Okay, I think they're just listed in there. I'll have to make a grouping for it. Okay. What rating are we at? Well, that's a rather nasty rating.
I'd say that on standard pro.
Well, hey, it's always nice to know that they do have nasty stuff. Okay, so I believe it is going to be a wall.
Sorry, what was that, Martin?
Sorry, I believe it's a barrier is most likely what you'll be looking at. Just looking at,
barrier.
yeah.
Okay. And then it would be better for... Okay, cool.
Okay, so looking at it, you see someone has actually forked out a crap load of money on this server.
Ah.
They have Heimdall 2.0 running. You didn't even know they were on the market. That's how rare these things are. Rarity of 11 if you want to know.
Oh my goodness.
Which means harder to get than almost everything else in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the sort of barrier that pretty much gives someone a bad day.
Yep.
If you wish to tackle the barrier in the CPU, it's going to take you 2 rounds of just interacting with the barrier before you can even run against it. Unless of course you can overcome it. So it has 4 routines. The first routine is tie you up for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
The next routine is stun you, wound you, and crit you.
Yeah.
So basically, you take 1 stun, 1 wound, and 1 crit if you fail to break that routine.
Yeah.
And then it does it again.
Yeah.
And then it kicks you off the server.
Okay.
So you don't actually have to run against this now that you've figured out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a ice that's designed to beat up the person.
Yeah. With the information that I've gathered,
Mm-hmm.
am I suspecting that the location of our target is in this data somewhere?
You're expecting it to either be in Data Store 1 or Data Store 3. Data Store 1 if she's a member. Data Store 3 if she's gone missing.
If I can remember correctly, I don't believe she was a member, she was a missing person. Now,
She was a member, I believe. She'd been offered the calls from all who told.
From the information that the detective had found, she had been working with the Universal Brotherhood. From the neighbor, you found that she had joined the Universal Brotherhood. He didn't know what it was because he just called it a cult. He didn't want to know anymore.
okay.
And the fact that she's pretty much disappeared means even though she's joined, she's no longer talking to anyone, so that might mean she's missing. So you have reason to believe she's either listed in 1 or 3, depending on how fucked up things have gone.
Okay. Well, I'll do my due diligence and go back SP2 and over to DS1. So what does DS1 look like in terms of a red? So
Okay.
how...
So DS1 is it has a sentry running, and it is not a black ice.
Okay.
So it is a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah.
trying to get everything to show me properly.
Mhm.
But hey, when you type things and it jumps to another part of the page, it doesn't help.
No.
Okay, so just trying to find you one that's not black ice.
Mhm.
No, that one. No, that's black ice as well. Okay, so the one you see before you is called a Grim. It is something that when you hit it, it will trash one of your active programs or your deck if you have no active program. And when it means trash, that program's gone for good, as is the deck if you have no program running.
Yeah.
So it's what they call a destroyer program. Is it literally messes things up if you don't shut it down. So you can literally go past it as long as you sacrifice something.
Or I could. Or is that just it? Can I, so I just sack something and then go past it, or can I?
It means you'd have to rebuy whatever program it sacks.
Okay.
So you can literally load up one of the programs you don't care about, and then it sacks that program.
Hello Kitty's interaction to the internet.
There are programs designed just to be sacked.
Yeah.
So as you get a better rig that's more portable, you can literally have programs designed just to be sacked.
Yeah.
And there's even one that can be sacked twice before it's gone for good.
Yeah.
Is that the Lemmings one?
It's one that's its only purpose is to be trashed.
Yeah.
But it allows you to trash it twice.
So at the moment, because I'm running Ice Wall and Gordian Blade,
Mm-hmm.
I have to choose one of the two that I'm running currently.
Well, let's see, what else have you got on there? You can literally shut down your Gordian Blade and instead load up your either bot driver or bot pilot and have it get sacked.
Okay.
And basically all it does is sack that, but it will set off an alarm if it does that. All sentries will report back that they activated and done something.
Okay.
So isn't an application that can silence a sentry?
That's what his killer program would do. He can instead choose to have Garrot, and if he does that correctly, then the no alert goes out at all, because he literally strangles the program.
But since they've thrown a lot of money in it, that might be a very tough program.
That's not the program they threw all the money at.
No, it's the CPU.
The central processing unit has the top of the line program. This is a powerful program, but not top of the line.
Okay, so now we're now determining on how overconfident Nero is.
I'm happy to swap the
Do you want to have them know you're here, or do you want to try to take it out?
I want to try and take it out without them knowing that we're here and trying to dive through their stuff.
So if you get an advantage, even if you fail, you can stop it sending out a message.
Okay.
If you get an advantage and you succeed, it does not send out a message.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy to take it on with the Garrot program.
Okay, so I'm now going to get you to do your first hacking roll, because you haven't had to hack yet.
No, I haven't had to hack yet.
And the problem is, once you start the hacking roll, you can't swap your programs out.
That's completely fine.
Okay, so and you're basically hacking the data store 1.
Mhm.
Okay, so as you're doing so, you get to put your hacking pool together.
My dice pool.
Dice pool, yep. Do you wish to upgrade?
I may as well upgrade.
Okay.
This seems like really important information for the party, so.
Okay, you upgraded.
Yep.
Next thing is you add in 3 purple dice
3 purple dice, yep.
because that's the base difficulty of this server. If it was the CPU, it would have been red dice instead. Just so you know the difference between it. If it was a lesser server, it might have just been black dice.
Okay.
Okay, so you roll that as your base dice pool. And the results here will be what you have to use over your run. You don't basically get another roll to get into the store. This is your attempt at breaking in.
Okay. To break in, I have 7 successes. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantages.
Okay, so now looking at your Garrot. So your Garrot is you can spend some of your successes or advantages to upgrade your strength of your Garrot. At the moment it is a strength 2 and the ice you're trying to break is strength 5. So I would recommend spending successes over advantages because you can use advantages to silence it.
Okay, so I'll spend 3 successes.
So that means that you now have the correct strength to break it. It is either a success or an advantage to break its routines. I'm just going to switch over to the routines. Okay, so there is one routine. If you successfully break that with either a success or an advantage.
Okay, so I will spend an advantage. Is that what you're asking me?
Yep, that's what I'm asking. So you have shut the routine down and you can spend an extra advantage to silence it so it doesn't actually report back.
I will do so.
Okay, so because there's only one ice here, you have successfully broken onto the node without anyone knowing what's there. And so if there was a second bit of ice, you'd have to use your remaining results to break through that ice as well.
Gotcha.
So that was why I was running you through that, so people actually got to see what the rules are. You get one roll, and you've got to make that roll last.
Okay.
And if you had gotten threats, then the threats can be used to identify you and affect you.
Yeah.
So the threats and failures can actually be used on the hack from the opposing team.
Yeah.
Basically, the programs will automatically use some of these things if you have them generated. And some of the routines will actually generate them as well.
Okay. So, just going back, Martin, because I didn't know.
Yep.
Is it meant to tell you the whole results, including threats and advantages, or just the results?
The results. It's the results after you get rid of everything. So if you roll badly and there are threats instead of advantages, then that counts against you on the hack.
Cool. Yeah.
And such that you wouldn't have been able to then quiet the alarm.
Okay. Well, just making sure.
All good. And moving back to it, now that you have accessed it, looking at it, there is bunches of people here at desks for each of the chapter houses. You can bring up a list of all the people working there and start accessing it. You have authorization to access all of the data. And putting in the surname or first name, you actually start bringing up information that there was Victoria Delling at the Redmond chapter house. She was in a discovery meeting 2 years ago, joined not long after that, and became part of the inner circle a few weeks ago, which is around the time she went missing, and is currently down as processing.
That's processing. Well, if that's not ominous, I don't know what is.
And it also notes down that certain parts of the files that you're connected to relate to who Victoria has managed to get donations from, and donors are considered flagged for scrutiny if anyone actually connects to them. And the ice may reactivate if you access the donor files.
Is the nurse on the circle, or the other person check if she's fighting against that?
Do you wish to risk activating the sentry again to see where she's been related to donations?
I'm happy to take that risk.
Okay. Moving through, the ice didn't seem to activate at this time. Maybe it's still a little strangled. And you come up with Victoria is listed down as a donor. Has down that 11,000 credits has been recovered from the sale of her furniture and household items. 157 credits from miscellaneous. 580 credits from clothing. 120 from jewelry. And it has noted down that they have retained a blood necklace, estimated value 60,000 credits.
Oh.
Sitting down in the Redmond chapter house coffers at this stage.
Redmond
Chapter house.
Actually, where we are.
Yeah.
In the coffers. That's where we need to be. Alright.
Okay. So the thing that we're here for is in the building that we're in.
It is in the building that you're in, and you believe that it is in the basement.
In the basement.
Well, that's where you'd stick most safes, because it's not
Yeah.
in the common access points.
Yeah.
That's also the sort of thing that, seemingly all the areas we've been to, or at least glanced at so far, have apparently not been secure. So, a basement with a sign on it saying it's the closest unit.
So you've managed to hit pay dirt without going into the vault itself. You could get more stuff from the vault, you believe, but doing so would be at greater risk.
Yeah.
And you've avoided the black ice.
And you'd probably want help with that too. As in might actually need to drag Hollow out of Desert Tower.
out of her little dark cave. Okay. So I would believe Nero's got all the information that he needs, and he will jack out.
Okay.
Here.
Just to give you a bit of scare factor for the CPU, it was 7 red dice.
In your sleep.
In my sleep with my upgraded 5 yellow. Hell yeah.
So just so you realise just how dangerous you felt it was probably the scariest node you've looked at in a long time.
When you said a rarity of 11, I went, this is going to be rough, and I don't think I'm ready for that.
Well,
That's above military grade.
The ice has a rarity of 11, so it means it's so cutting edge, very few people have access to it.
Yeah, it wasn't. Military's 10, isn't it?
Oh no, military rates from 1.
Oh, great.
It's just that this is so niche that you'd be very hard pressed to find someone selling it. Rarity is the difficulty to find, not the difficulty to obtain.
But apparently your instincts were right.
Yeah.
So yes, as we jump over to the people who have gone into the cafeteria. Okay, so as you come in there, quite a few people look up and wave to Bolt and call out thank yous for deliveries. As Bolt recognizes probably nearly every person sitting down at a table as someone he's delivered goods from the shape. Yeah, from Genesys, yeah.
Cool. I'll go around, greet people, ask them if they've had any deliveries recently, or to let Trixie know, and I can pop in later in the week.
And most of them are also saying, "Hey, isn't this your song you're singing?" As Poppy's walking around.
Yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoy it.
Most of them are trying to get selfies with Poppy as she's going around. Does Poppy do the celebrity tour of the soup kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
with one photo bombing in the background.
And it seems to be now running a trend on social media that Poppy's at the Universal Brotherhood.
Of course.
You're just noticing the pings come through, and up in the upper stories, Nero is suddenly getting the noticing the notifications on his link going crazy with Poppy in the soup kitchen. Okay, so yes, they.
I'm just being famous.
One of the staff comes over and asks if you'd like to have a meal, or do you want to serve and make everyone's day?
Look, I'll serve for a little bit and make everyone hay. So let's enjoy.
Okay, so she, you notice she gets onto her pad, starts typing some things in, and next thing you know, the music just seems to be cycling through the various songs you put out.
So, alright.
However many singles you've got, that's how many songs are lined up in a row before it repeats.
Good thing I've been, working on a few albums for a while, so that's good. We're listening to the same song over and over again.
Well, you might have put out multiple albums, but how many singles?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, alright.
Nero could actually give us some subtle hints by changing the playlist.
Okay, so you do notice that the soup kitchen fills up rather quickly with various people coming in and all wanting to get a selfie with Poppy.
I'll keep an eye out as I'm studying and see if I can spot any of the people we're looking for. Then, I don't know, maybe one for any of the others. Would you find out? Just have a wander around and see if we can find anything else out about Victoria.
While it's also getting busy, Bolt, because he knows a lot of the people here, will start bussing food around to people, and probably kind of might be wondering why he's so good at service delivery.
Practice. It's not the first time you've been in the service industry.
Well, you are the go-to delivery guy.
Well, due to the fact
That's normally in dog form, not like.
yeah, but the other thing is no one's going to stop you. That's the other thing.
Mm. And hey, you are known to a lot of the people here in your non-dog form as well. Especially your hybrid.
Yeah.
So these are your people.
My peoples, my pack.
Oh, that would be bad. If the Alfie is saying it, if the Brotherhood is actually doing what they're doing, they're being the big bad. So the Brotherhood is being affecting the pack.
Pretty much, if that's what you think.
No, but I'm just saying, if that's happening, and this is Bolt's pact, are we going to see probably the big scary wolf pop out?
You may, but it may cause a dent in the social life of many characters if it happens.
Yeah, I'm going, yeah.
Okay, so Bolt is distracted by deliveries, and many good boys being said to Bolt, and many hugs and shakes.
Okay.
Bolt still has struggles with the whole shaking hands normally. He'll put his hand out like paw to shake paw.
Hey,
Leave wrist kind of there. There's my hand.
Shake my hand up and down.
Okay, I guess you can grab my hand and shake it up and down.
well, it seems a lot of people are more than happy to do just that, and then you get the occasional hug by people you deliver to frequently. No matter how much you cringe away, they still hug you.
Yes. It's enjoying seeing Bolt's eyes just go wide.
It's because it makes me smell like different people and I don't like that.
And there's lots of little kids hugging Bolt. Okay, so while Bolt's distracted, Womp is doing the looming.
No, that's Carla's job. I'm just photobombing at the moment, just looking around.
Hey, just because you don't have the ability to loom doesn't mean you don't loom.
Yes, but he's got the ability to loom, and he's also frightening. I'm not frightening, I'm completely opposite. The scary thing is, as soon as my magic charmer goes up, I'm going to be glowing.
Okay, so you do see some of the staff ask you to collect supplies from the other room so that they can keep the food going.
I'll do that. Gives me an option to snoop around.
Okay, so you head into the supply room.
Yep.
And end up spending about 10 minutes going through stuff, finding the right supplies.
Mm-hmm. Anything out of the ordinary in the supply room?
There's just more varieties of ice cream than you've ever seen in one place.
Okay, that's weird.
Plus there's so much snack food in here. All seems to be right on the expiry date.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And bunches of real food, not just soy food.
Okay. That is weird. They've got their connections.
Okay, so while all this is happening, I will get Poppy to make a resilience roll.
Christ. Resilience is 1 yellow and 1 green.
Okay, 1 yellow and 1 green. Would you like to upgrade your check?
Yes, please.
So that's a yes?
Yes, please. Very low check. I would rather have some good ones with it. Oh, Jesus.
On the plus side, you did get a triumph, and on the negative side, you did get a despair.
Mm-hmm. Those are some scary looking guys.
The result there is 2 failures, 3 threat, a despair, and a triumph. Okay, so Poppy's just serving away happily, and Bolt sees Poppy there every now and then. Womp goes into the other room to collect stuff, and he's gone for quite some time. And by the time he comes back, someone else is serving at the kitchen, and Bolt hasn't noticed that Poppy's not there.
There's a wonderful smell coming from the kitchen. What's he serving?
I would have still been keeping tabs on where Poppy was. Hopefully.
Okay, so when Bolt turns around and looks where Poppy is, I'm
And-
staring at Bolt angrily going, what?
And yes, you turn around and you see Wampus entered the room and someone else is serving. You're not quite sure how long it's been since someone else has been serving.
Bolt will excuse himself and try and sniff out Poppy. And also on that note, I'll be back in maybe about 10 minutes.
You'll be back.
Yeah, just walk up. Yep, I'll be back. Hopefully with a Poppy.
Okay. So, you got the kitchen area, you got the storeroom.
Mm-hmm.
How close is that to the basement door?
Well, basically, you're off to a side off the kitchen area.
Yeah.
And so the storeroom, the basement is closer to the front. And so basically wouldn't have had to walk past the storeroom to get her to that place.
Okay, so the only way is up then?
Well, looking around, give me a perception roll for you. What is your perception?
My perception is 1 yellow, 1 green. And no, I'm not going to upgrade. Due to the
Okay.
fact that we can't really.
Okay, so
I
it is.
just poked my eye out.
It is 2 successes
Yeah.
with a threat. As you're looking around, you notice that there is a what appears to be a trapdoor where the server stands.
Okay.
And Bolt can't find the smell going anywhere away from the serving area. And a couple of the people are saying, "Hey, wasn't Poppy just standing there a moment ago? Where's she gone? Oh, she stepped out," the server says.
Martin,
Yep.
Mia's also requested for me to take her back to bed, so I'll be about 10 as well.
Okie dokie. So, Desrin gets the message that Poppy has apparently stepped out of the building.
How long's you been in the system for?
Probably only about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I'm not. Well, I know Desmond's got a comm, so I can comm him because I've got my comms as well.
He's basically taking his time not to be caught.
Yeah, that's fine. So, but it's like, so how much time has it been since we left the lobby then?
Probably about 20 minutes.
So the message came from Wong for...
Yeah, well, I'm going to be messaging Desrin.
That was-
Poppy's missing, and I've noticed that there's a trapdoor underneath where the. And I'm going to go up to the person serving going, you're wanted back in the kitchen. I can take over here now.
Says, "You sure?"
Yes.
He just pats you on the shoulder and says, "Good luck. They seem to be wanting the songstress wherever she's gone."
Yes, that's fine. Being very, very charming and that smooth talk and all that other crap.
Well,
So-
you don't even need to smooth talk. You just have to ask.
Yes.
No check required.
Yeah, no, we just have to wait for Bolt to get over here. So, is this more of an open up or fall down trapdoor?
You believe it's a fall down trapdoor.
You're gonna find Poppy at the bottom of it with a broken ankle.
Okay, so in other words, it's down, not open. Oh. I wish they would play something really, really loud on the music.
And currently the music is playing Zombie.
Yeah, but, what I was planning on doing is if they had something really loud playing, when it made a big noise, I could actually try to break the door.
Well, no, it is not allowed to be overcoming people's voices, but it is background noise.
Oh, maybe Flogger's better at... Oh, not
A flogger would definitely be better at breaking things.
Yeah,
He does like doors.
Maybe Bolt would probably be more able to open this up. Because actually, no, I think I do. Do I have, no, I do not have skullduggery. That's my other character.
Okay, so what do you send to Desrin?
Desrin, this is a trapdoor that falls down, not opens up. I need somebody who can actually open this without causing a disturbance.
And you send through a picture of a floor.
Yeah. So what he's going to say, there's no trapdoor there. I'm going, yes, there is.
In the picture, it's not obvious that there's a trapdoor there.
I didn't bring my crowbar. Actually, no, I did bring my sword, but that's got to be too bloody obvious. And I don't want to break it.
What would Desrin like to do? You could pretty much get Nero to log out and join you because he says he's found the pay dirt.
Presumably he quite not mistaking it. So he's done quick or not done at all. So he was just about to send back a bit. Neo would be down soon, and then if he's getting out now, then it's obviously less busy. So you'll let Nero know that, hang on, yep, you appear to have a problem downstairs, basically, yeah, we're going to come out, chatting in with there's going to be gushing about Nero's assistance, understand the system and what to say and get through and get to pieces. We're going to get something to celebrate.
Martin,
Yep.
could I use utility to open it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So while this is happening, Poppy,
Yeah.
you were in the middle of ladling someone some food where suddenly you found yourself falling into a dark place.
Wonderful.
And before you could even scream, you've landed into a pile of cushions.
Well, that's something.
And when light comes back up again, you see probably the most horrific thing you've ever seen standing above you, looking down at you.
Yeah.
It looks to be a humanoid fly.
Yep.
Its mandibles just clicking as it is seems to be taking in your scent.
Yeah.
And your hackles are coming up as you can actually tell that this thing is extremely powerful. You've not come across anything in this rating ever.
Yep. That's terrifying.
Not even some of the things you saw last time you entered the nest even come close to what this thing feels like. Without your magic going.
Yep, that's nauseating to say the least.
And you're sure this thing could potentially have ripped Flogger apart.
Okay. Trying desperately to just keep her wits about her.
Okay, so that will then be a discipline check on your behalf.
Yeah.
What is your character's discipline?
Alright, my discipline is 4 green.
4 green. Unfortunately, if you upgrade, you will lose one of your dice.
Yep, I'm just gonna have to roll it as it is.
Okay, due to its level of power, it comes out at 5 red dice. Though I may flip one over so you get 1 point back, which means I add a purple dice. Can't be much worse.
Actually, that's quite a decent roll. Is that all stress?
That's failures mainly.
Oh.
So you ended up with a lot of bonuses and a lot of negatives. Okay, so
Yeah, I was looking around the wrong way.
I'm going to say that is you take 6 wounds just from looking at it. You start hemorrhaging that much.
Yeah.
Not even mentally you're doing fine, but it's just causing a violent reaction between you and your flowery friend.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay.
You've actually been bitten by your flower quite severely.
It's probably the only reason why you're still conscious.
With your advantages, you can tell that astrally looking at this thing, it is the strangest thing you've ever seen. It looks to be in comparison to what you've normally seen, most of them have been about a force 4 to 6. 6 being quite nasty. This one's a force 10 spirit.
Whoa. Okay.
And so simply put, most damage is just going to fall off this thing, even if it's magical. Non-magical damage, not even going to scratch it. And
Physical altercation is not the way to go.
and it seems to be inquiring, are you okay?
Oh. Yes. Thank you. I'm just surprised.
Though you only seem to understand it astrally and not physically, because you don't seem to be able to hear the words it's saying. As it seems to be putting the words into your head. Noting down that the seems to have some ant spirits had entered the building, and it had tried to keep you away from them.
Oh. Thank you. I can try to communicate back to it astrally, I guess. Just be very wary of that. Obviously, I don't want to blow my brains out with getting overwhelmed by its strength.
Okay, so it does seem to talk to you about how it was hoping you could help it out with its hive, because they tend to share the space with people like you. But the ant spirits seem to consume you instead. So they did not wish to share with those that would harm those they need to survive.
So I'm saying the fly tries to coexist with the flowers, whereas the ants try to consume them.
That is correct. The ants find you as you to fertilize their eggs. They consume and spread you about everywhere. Whereas they seems to use the pollen from your flower to reproduce. Which means if you're dead, they don't get any more pollen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is this is like a bee, not a fly.
Oh, it's a fly, but it still uses the pollen.
Oh, it's a pollinator rather than than a predator, effectively. Okay, that makes me far more inclined to. I mean, I was probably going to be rid of anyway. But that makes me far more inclined to cooperate. Hopefully, that also calms down Rafi and gets him to not try to pull apart from me.
It does, as you calm down, your friend does calm down as well. She stops biting you, though it's the most vicious that your companion has been in the whole time you've known her.
Yep, it's including the time when we first got joined. Wow, impressive. Okay.
And you do notice you do have big cuts in the side of your face from your friend.
Yep, I don't doubt it.
Okay, so do we have a M and Josh back? No, we don't. So we they do the spirit does sort of talk in the plural, so it doesn't seem to consider itself an individual, and it does say that their queen should be available soon.
I'm more inclined to listen to. Did they give me a name or a way to refer to them?
It refers to itself as guard, as it seems to be part of a community and not seeing itself as an individual.
Okay.
And astrally looking, it seems to be able to see everywhere astrally at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, that will make it useful for guarding.
And you do notice that there seem to be 3 cocoons similar to those you found in the ant nest nearby.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, those were all torn apart and horrible.
And these ones don't seem to be pulled apart, and they seem to be writhing about a little bit, as if the cocoons are living.
Hmm.
Well, you knew what happened to the other cocoons. A certain angry mantis got to them.
Yes. So, no, I wasn't there for that. I came in after the fact. I just saw the water and after the remnants a little. So, interesting still.
Okay. And yes, the it does ask if there's anything you need.
I'm quite injured. I mean, I can fly. I have a med pack with I have med packs. I can try to fly to heal some of the wounds. Because I do have, I think I've got 9 wound at the moment, so.
Okay, so it tries to soothe you, but seems a little weird considering it doesn't seem to have any flesh on it. It seems to be all made of chitin.
Yeah. I'll fly a med patch myself.
Okay, so in this case we'll switch back to Desrin and see what Desrin is able to do. Hopefully we get a Josh and him back soon.
Yeah.
You're back?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, Bolt can't find traces of where Poppy has gone anywhere. Desrin has, I'm just pointing out from what Bolt knows.
No, but the thing is, if they're
looking,
looking, but I'm doing the pointing down.
Yes, just that Bolt, again, is looking for where Poppy went, not what Bob is doing. And Nero has just been told Poppy's missing.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
So what would Desrin and Nero like to do?
He's come through basically moments before Neo stepped out saying, I think I found my pay data.
Yep.
And presumably mentioning that the necklace is probably going in the basement.
Yeah.
Then I would suggest that we should move it downstairs, and because Rob mentioned that yes, last Poppy was seen was downstairs. Heading further down. Is that correct?
That is correct. You know she went into the to be serving food in the cafeteria. Food kitchen.
But I think things are not going out for a little bit of communication. But but yeah, okay. So we should head down still. Desmond, as we're coming out, he effectively just thanking Joe for his help in guiding through the system, and talk about going downstairs to get something to eat. The quick break. So if anyone's paying attention to us leaving, you should basically put it on that reasons for the moving going, and then aim to go downstairs fairly quickly and get towards the kitchen or the stairs that are going down now. They're going to keep going down to basically.
No, they only go back down to the first floor, ground floor. And so as you're heading down, Bolt can't find Poppy anywhere, and one seems to be just pointing down.
I presume I asked the people I was serving, like, hey, I was keeping an eye on my friend and just sort of like disappeared. Would I also be able to, would looking astrally help at all, or not kind of?
Sure. Go turn on your astral senses. This is the perfect time.
I love that you say that.
We do have a light you can use if you really want to use it, but I probably would just. You probably need it after the roll afterwards.
What is your primal again?
It is 4 yellow, 2 green, 5 blue, 5 white.
Oh yeah, so you should be rolling that, and it's 1 purple to activate. Sorry, I was going to roll it, forgetting that you have your own dice.
Oh, that's okay. Making sure I still have the thing. I think how I would put that purple, like...
This would be the door's too small for me to get down, correct?
Mm-hmm. Even one of your feet is too wide to go down. Just 1 foot's too wide to go down.
Well, that's a lot better in terms of my white dice than last time. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes with a triumph. 3 advantages, 3 black and 3 white.
Okay,
Getting my Zen on.
So you spend 1 to activate. Would you like to keep it up and spend a second?
I will keep it up. Yep.
Okay, so as you bring up your astral sight, you hear 3 quick howls to get your attention, drawing them to the doorway. Where, looking in that direction, you can see 3 ant infected people standing in the doorway, looking around, and then locking eyes with you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't seem to be wearing any of the Universal Brotherhood symbology.
They just seem to be... Are they people I know, or are they people I don't know?
You don't know these guys. But they do remind you of the people you attacked in the Psychic's place.
Right.
And so far you've had a lot of combat with the ant spirits.
Yeah.
And once they see you,
they clocked that I'm looking at them astrally, or are they just like looking at my general direction?
Well, the 3 of them were looking around, and when they looked in your direction, all 3 locked eyes on you and started moving towards you.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
And they seem to be reaching into their jackets.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Bolt is if I have the opportunity to, because he has a lot of people he knows here. He's gonna yell, get down or out, and then he's gonna,
Okay, so at that point, I'm
Ow.
going to say it is a cool roll for Bolt and a vigilance roll for everyone else.
That's good. That's good. I'm better in vigilance than cool.
Including those who are still coming downstairs, or
Including those
Yeah.
still coming downstairs, because this will do. When you act, you reach the ground floor.
I assume you don't need anything from me at this stage.
Oh no, you get to continue as well because things will be happening at the same time.
Alright, I will roll a vigilance then, I guess.
What is Poppy's vigilance?
Please vigilance is full green.
Well, the main reason you're not doing cool is because Poppy starts the interaction. So starting person gets cool. So that is 5 successes and 1 green and 1 advantage for Poppy.
Ooh.
What is Nero's or Bolt's?
Nero's is 3 successes, 3 advantages.
And what is Bolt?
Bolt is not very cool. He only has 2 green, and it is a success and 2 advantages.
No, but he thinks he's cool.
I think Bolt's cool.
Okay, what
Even
is
people might
Bolt's?
think I'm cool, but my skill is cool, not quite there.
Oh, 1 success and 4 advantages.
And what about Desrin? What is his?
he's now got 2 yellow and 1 green, having just upgraded. And he'll buy the 2 successes for 2 strong.
Okay, so that is 1 triumph and 5 successes.
That's got a chance to come and go first.
So you did quite well with that one, taking 2 strain. Okay.
There's I think the only way of beating that would be rolling 2 triumphs and or doing that. Oh no, that's only 3.
That's 5
4
successes.
5 successes. So
And 1, 2, 3, 4 advantages.
I think the advantages are the ones going to push it over.
Well, if everything triumphs beats everything else, then successes beat everything else, and then advantages beat everything else. Okay, so I have my everything nearly all ordered in. Okay, so the spirit with Poppy tells her that something is happening upstairs. The ants have started attacking. Then party members get to go. What would who would like to go first?
We're happy for Bolt to go first, because Bolt's seen all this stuff.
Alright. Did I get my free action before yelling everyone to get out or get out of the way?
You did. That's what triggered the initiative.
Yeah, Yep, just double checking.
All good.
Alright. Knowing against these ants previously, am going to transform into the direwolf is the magic version of it, isn't it?
It
So
is
that's
the magic
the
version.
utility transform with like the element.
It is. Should be transforming powered. Am I looking at the right person? Who am I looking at?
The
I'm looking at
empowered
Poppy.
with
So
like,
that would
I
be
think
why I
I've
was
got
looking at the wrong person.
fire. Do I have the empowered fire?
Okay, so it would normally be you can turn into the dire form of yourself, though it will chew up some of your magic to do so. And it means that you do an extra 3 damage, your soak goes up by 1, and your wounds go up by 6. And you consider the silhouette 2 creature. So you're basically the size of a troll.
Well, given that one fits in here, that should be fine, right?
That is fine. You just take up more space.
Yeah. And is that where I transform with like the primal or the earth or fire element? Or is that's a separate one?
I think
Sorry, it's been a while.
if you want to use earth or fire, you have to roll. This is the one that you don't have to roll for.
Yeah. No, I will be wanting to put some elemental power into this.
You want to put elemental power into it? So, okay, so that means you need to put your primal pull together.
Yep. It is currently 4 white dice because I am sustaining the astral, is that right?
That is correct. You have astral sustained.
Yeah. 2, 5, and 4 white this time.
Okay, now we start off with 2 purple for the transform. Then we add another 2 purple for the diaform. Sorry, 3 purple for the diaform, making it 5.
Yep.
Now we want to put in earth. That means that your magic rating is 5.
Currently 4.
Currently 4. So it adds another 2 purple, and then change 4 of the purple over to red.
4 of the purple for red. So it should be 3 purple and a red.
Mm-hmm. And that's basically your dice pool. Do you want to be earth or fire? Actually,
I know fire has worked against them before.
Let me just
I
have
don't think
quick look to make sure you've taken it.
Yeah, I think you might have got the thing wrong. It's actually 4 of those purples each turn to a red, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 1 red, it's 4 reds. Yeah.
It's 4 reds, yes.
No, I think...
That's what I said, turn 4 of the...
No, I'm just saying, I think that Emmy thought it was just 1 red.
No, it's 4. Yeah, it is 4 red.
So, sorry.
So 4 purple were replaced with red. So you had 4 red instead of 4 purple.
So 4 red, 3 purple, whatever else. Whatever else my dice pool was. I'm going to roll it separately.
And this means that your mental capacity strain will increase by 2. So you'll be able to withstand more magic and stun. As you don't have transform with fire or transform with earth yet, or transform with nature, you don't get the extra bonuses.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so
hey, it does mean that you are harder to take down.
Yep.
Okay, so roll that dice pool.
Currently in the process of trying to roll that dice. I just need to do it separately because my dice tray literally is too small to roll.
You will want
And my
to.
hands are too small to roll all of them at once.
You'll want to get at least 3 white out of your result.
yeah, so you really need to get your transform with earth or whatever, so you can actually lower the difficulty.
No, it doesn't lower. It adds dice.
No, it reduces the
It's
difficulty.
going to change it to adding dice. There'll be, if you keep reducing stuff, there's no chance of anything going on.
We're still rolling already. 4 reds.
It is, yes, but when we were doing all the reductions, it basically became a non-event for variability. If you reduce all the dice away, there is no challenge.
It's actually come out of this pretty unscathed. Really?
There's a lot of chance to come out unscathed in many ways. So
Not with me, because I'm got upgraded by 7.
It would have been really nice to get like a triumph, but at least I didn't get a despair. I got quite a few. Let me just check I've got those out right. 2 successes for 2 failures. 2 threat for 2 advantages. A failure and a threat for a success and advantage, and a threat and advantage. Yeah, that's right. So in the end,
yep.
2 successes,
Mhm.
4 advantages,
Mhm.
3 white and 3 black.
So-
Continuing my Zen mode.
Okay, so that means that you can do the whole activate it for 1 white. You can activate the diaform for a 2nd white. Let me just make sure it has to do that.
I don't think I have to do that for die because it's one of my It's one of my.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't need doesn't need one to be done on that one, but the empowered does require you to spend a magic point, so that's your 2nd magic point, and the 3rd one to sustain it.
To sustain, yep. So I still did need 3, but for a different reason, yep.
Okay, so yes, you have the 2 to your strain, 6 to your wounds. You do an extra damage. You can. If you wanted to spend your 3 black points, you can increase your damage by another 6.
You're trying to sell some corruption.
Of course, I'm trying to save you on the corruption. That's what part of Shadowrun is basically teetering on the edge of destruction.
I managed to do quite well. I don't want to push it with a corruption.
Well, you could take 3 points and do an extra 6 points of damage on your attacks. Just imagine just how well that will go, adding to the extra points from diaform. So diaform increases your damage by 3. So imagine increasing your damage by 9. I'm sure that's appealing.
It's a really good sales pitch.
It is appealing, Martin, but I think I'm okay.
Okay, so yes, you spent your action to get the spell up. Actually, it's maneuver. You spent a maneuver to get it up.
Maneuver. So I still have a maneuver and an action.
You do, and you get a free move as a maneuver, so you can move through the crowd of people, walk right through the crowd of people, because you do have so much weight to you, everything gets pushed out of the way.
Yep. But I'll be gentle with my friends, so everything it will pass them nicely. All the people I know, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to square off with I'm presuming the guy in the front of the three.
You could literally leap over the crowd because there is space above as you'll move.
Oh, sweet, let's do that.
And do death from above.
Puppy death from above, let's do it.
Okay, so that will be your melee attack.
Mm-hmm. Bite or claws. Is it brawl, not melee?
Brawl, yes, which is your claws.
Four yellow, 2 green. Is it frenzied attack that gives me? Retreat, take a strain to upgrade a ball melee. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so that's a strain.
So you could take
So I
4
think I got
strain
that 4, right?
you can take 4 strain to upgrade your check 4 times.
Yeah.
Which means you could give yourself 7 yellow dice.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that?
That
Considering you just got 3 strain, that means you'd only reduce your current strain by 1.
yeah.
Well, sorry, 2
Sure.
strain. You'd reduce your current strain by 2. So
I'll upgrade it to 3 times.
you can upgrade it 3 times. That would give you 2 yellow and a green. So that would be 6 yellow and a green.
Yep, 6 yellow and green. Yep.
Though the 7 yellow would give you more chances of triumphs.
That's true. But I gotta remember there's 3 of them.
There are 3 of them.
And I now only have 10 strain after that. Like left.
Yeah.
2 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Oh.
So you've got yourself your 6 yellow and a green.
Yes.
And so the difficulty starts off at 2 purple for melee. Then we add in 3 black. And then we upgrade based on the difficulty, making it 2 red and a purple.
Alright, so let me just make sure I've got my dice pool right. 6 yellow, 1 green, 2 red, 1 purple, 3 black.
That is correct.
That's correct. Running.
It's the first time we've gone up against a strong spirit. And you would not have as easy a time if you hadn't transformed. This is the easy version, not the hard version.
No, well, the thing is, he hasn't told me. They're bad spirits!
So, what is your result?
Sorry, let me just take that out. That one goes there. That one. Not the card. One. Oh. successes, 1 advantage.
4 successes, 1 advantage.
Didn't get a crit.
Has definitely brought you down to more humane.
I mean, considering what I could have rolled, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. Did get a lot of like double threat and failure.
And how many successes did you get again?
4.
So that means 3 extra damage, plus the 2 for the crit you're suffering, making it 5. So that means you are dealing 15 base damage.
Yeah.
Eek.
Also plus the 3 for being dire form, so that makes it 18 damage.
That would one-shot me.
These ants are tough buggers.
Okay.
What do you think about me?
You're tough in other ways.
Yeah, sure.
Wishy.
I wouldn't say mentally after today's
Well, you could damage
scene,
people with who bypasses all their toughness, as long as they can hear you.
You see Puppy come down and put a claw right through the chest of one of them. Looks like just a normal person. Puppy's just jumped across the room and chest punched someone with the claw popping out the other end of it.
What the hell?
With blood splattering everywhere, with the nice horror scene of werewolf gone nuts. Okay, so who wishes to go next with this horror scene playing for the crowd? Because at this stage only Bolt can see that they are ant forms.
And this is in the kitchen?
This is in the soup kitchen, yes. So right near the doors to the exit. Who wishes to act next?
Well,
And can I?
You can act next. So Poppy's up next.
Yeah, so guard has told me that the ants are coming, the ants are there, and that they've started the attack. I'm going to ask. It's like I need to get people to safety. Is there somewhere where everyone can hide?
It doesn't know where everyone can hide because it's knows they're hunting for you, and it didn't believe they would attack unless you were there. So it took you out of the room.
Okay.
So they shouldn't be attacking because you're not there. It seems very confused.
Does Poppy have a comlink? I'm sure
I do.
Poppy's got a comlink.
You do have a comlink.
Could you just tell us that you're fine?
Sorry?
You're having a Ross say, couldn't you just tell us that you're fine?
I don't.
None of them have thought to contact you either, so I find that quite amusing.
There's some stuff going on, okay?
Okay, so...
I'm a little distracted. I'm fine. Get rid of the ants. Make sure people know they're ants.
Who would like to act next? We've had Bolt and Poppy.
They're ants. How did you know they're ants?
Is that a Desrin? Would Desrin like to act?
as I say, Desmond's still coming down the stairs.
You'll reach the bottom of the stairs at the start of your turn. You'll arrive in the lobby at the start of your turn.
And
you can hear screams coming from the back room where you know the soup kitchen is. It would take you 2 maneuvers to get there.
What's happening in the lobby area? People reacting?
People are looking in that general direction, and you see someone telling people to go out the front. There seems to be something going wrong in the back. As you see, security seem to be heading towards the back area.
I'm going to go try and duck through the basement door.
Okay, you reach the basement door. What is your character's skullduggery?
3 yellow and 2 blue.
Yeah, I knew he was fairly good at it.
Would you like to upgrade?
So the door's locked. You have to get through it that way. Is that the point?
You're basically either bypassing the lock or bypassing the alarm.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's the point, right, yeah. Because it was a skullduggery as opposed to stealth. What do we like for...
There's two.
Have had any issues?
There is 2 story points in your favor.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with one then. So,
Okay. Apparently the blue dice aren't your friend.
they really are.
So the final result is you open the door without any alarm going off, and no one notices you get down there with your 2 advantages. You manage to pick a time while people are distracted.
Yep. Was Nero right behind me on Jason?
Nero was coming behind you.
Effectively use his advantages to hold the door and then you get through easily?
That all depends on if he's following you.
If he wants to go down, like I say, if he wants to follow me, I'll let him in. If he wants to go to the kitchen area, that's also good. So.
Okay, so next person up is the Ant Spirits. Okay, so
That's good. That's because I want them to transform or do something that's supernatural.
okay, the remaining 2 seem to grow claws out of their hands and turn to attack Bolt. What is Bolt's defense?
Do I get extra defense being a direwolf?
You do not. So you have no defense. Do you have any other things to give you protection besides the fact that you have a soak of 7 at the moment?
No, just be the soak of 7.
Okay,
You need to get some type of iron fur or something like that talent.
so the first one spends a point to attack you.
Oh,
Ouch.
Yeah.
A double triumph is unexpected.
Mind you, that.
Okay, so that works out to being 3 successes and 2 triumphs.
They don't have like
Meaning
auto
it
fire on
does.
their claws, do they?
What was that?
Do they have auto fire on their claws?
They do not. So, but they do have linked because they got 2 claws.
Oh, that's just as bad.
So
So
basically,
that's very similar to like floggers.
Yeah.
shiny fists. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
basically, that is they're coming at you for 8 damage, which turns out to be 16, meaning that you soak 7 of that, meaning that
9 go through.
9 gets through,
Yeah.
taking you to takes you to 12 damage, and that triggers a critical hit on you with 1 triumph, and they upgrade it with the 2nd, which means that they add 39 to their result. Do you have anything that reduces a crit?
I don't think so, no. I only have the one that like gives me extra damage for
Did
every
you
crit
also
I'm
add that
suffering.
she's already had a crit too?
That's counting that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that works out to being 50 plus 39 makes it 89 on the chart. 89 on the chart.
Josh is like, it's not too bad. Something
No. From here, I thought that said 90.
Okay, so that means you are compromised. All your skill checks are increased by 1. The difficulties are all increased by 1 until the critical hit is fixed. And that is a 2-point critical hit. Meaning it's going to be a lot hard for someone to heal you.
Yeah.
So that is a fairly nasty result on that one. And then the second one attacks you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want to get into hand-to-hand combat with these things.
Also, this is why Bolt jumped in, because knows how nasty they are.
And another triumph.
Another triumph. Ouch.
On the plus side, it looks not as bad.
Okay, so it is 7 damage.
Which
Means that
bounces.
they spend the triumph to do an extra damage, making it 1 whole point of damage. Yeah.
You can do that.
It can be used as a success if that's all you can do with
fair
it.
enough.
If it had have scored at least 1 point of damage, it could have been done as a crit.
Yeah, which would have been really annoying because then it would have been, what was it, plus
It can
40?
be a triumph can be applied as any other result, but you don't want to do it as just any other result unless it is the okay. I've now nicked you.
Like that's the only thing left. Yeah.
Okay, so that takes Bolt down to 13 damage as the ants have gone, and that means we're up to either Womp or Nero. Who would like to go next?
Oh, well, since they've now shown their true form, about time. I'm just going to see if there's... Okay, Wraith. I think that's a maneuver to activate it. No, it's an incident. Okay. Cool, so... Activate Wraith, so that uses up 1 white.
Yep, so that's your white.
No, uses that. I put 1, so I dropped from 7 to 6.
Okay.
And I am going to do a empowered holy attack.
Well, you'll have to roll the white dice and spend one of them to... Because you've actually got to roll the white dice to be able to expend it.
No, it's I put 1 aside.
Yeah. Yes, and you've actually got to have a white result to put it aside.
Okay.
You activate it as part of other things. It reduces your dice pool, but you've got to have a white point.
Okay,
to
so
do
when okay, so
you can either dedicate a white or a black to it.
okay, I thought I can also just keep this up too.
Once you've done that, it stays up.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's what I thought it was. Okay, now,
But you've got to have a white point to do it.
well, I'm going to be rolling 7 bloody white dice anyway, so it's going to be annoying.
So what is your dice pool?
Okay, so it is 4 yellow, 1 green, 2 blue,
Yep.
and now I'm just have to work out this attack because this is the first time I've used the attack and also empowering it at the same time. Attack. I'm glad I got multi-target. So I've got the attack, which is 1 purple. Want to do additional target, so that increases the difficulty by another 1. I want to attack with holy, but then I have to empower it. Oh, actually, can that work? Yeah. So
If you want to attack with holy, I believe it adds 2 more purple, and then
no, it says I need to empower it, but that
so
adds
empower it adds 2 purple to empower it, and then it upgrades it by the power you're putting in.
Yeah.
So that means it would add 7.
And then it's downgraded by 3.
So that takes 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other thing should give you 4 upgrades. If it's not downgrading, it's upgrading your check. So that means you get to add 2 more yellow dice to your roll. Same thing, just on the other side.
I prefer downgrading.
I know a lot of people would prefer less dice. This just makes more dice, more options.
Yeah, and a bigger chance of going boom. I still need one more white.
Oh, sorry, there's also... You gotta re-roll one of the white. And that is also added to the dice pool because of the creature. Has some resistance to magic.
I need to get that talent. Where did the other black come from?
6 black from the magic of the creature.
Okay.
If you're attacking physically, it would upgrade the difficulty to hit.
Okay, so I have to.
Okay, so we'll put these out here, and then I'll start cancelling them out, and you can roll the rest of the dice.
Yep.
With the idea that one of the dice is rolled again. So success, that is gone. That is gone.
That is not good. Oh, I'm glad I'm not using the black dice. Well, the black points.
Okay, so that's gone. That's gone.
I don't think I succeeded.
Okay. Okay, so by the looks of it, you can spend 1 white to get rid of the black dice, the failure, but you need 1 white to activate the spell.
So I can only hit one.
No, you can't. You don't actually have a success. You have to spend the black to succeed. But you can flip over a token, because you haven't spend a story point to activate black this round and succeed. Because you can basically get off 3 shots, well, 3 targets if you wish to. Would you wish to succeed? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra magic points to play with. It's either that or you don't actually succeed.
Do it, Jaws on the dark side. You have cookies.
But I've already spent, what was it 5 strain, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with my knowledge of corruption, each point spent increases it, correct? Increases the corruption?
Each point spent increases the corruption. But on an attack... So each black point does an extra 2 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm more of the problem of corrupting my soul, which I don't want to do.
Well, you'll have to spend a black point to actually succeed, because you need 1 success. You have no successes at this stage.
And then I need another black to activate additional target.
Oh no, you just need the 2 advantages. You've got the 2
The
advantages.
2 advantages. Oh, that's right.
You paid the price of casting. Do you want to succeed or fail?
Well, I could also make it that because this is a corrupt area, I've pulled in the wrong spot.
You can choose to say the magic just dies.
Yeah.
Or you can use the nature of the area to wipe your target out.
And then I have to work out a way of getting rid of my corruption. The unfortunate thing is, I've also been curious about this as well, trying to work it out. So yeah, I'll do it because I know that Bolt can't take another. I know that Bolt can't take another hit.
We flip one of the points over. How many points do you wish to spend? Because this one can be your success. This is your second shot.
Okay.
So 1 point will get the spell off, and that leaves you with a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you spend all those 5, each of your shots will do an extra 10 damage. So you can literally wipe out the 2 bugs with a single volley.
Well, I'm also adding my magic rate, which is like +7 as well.
That is correct.
And I also get, if it's spirits, it's also vicious too. Vicious. Is it rounded up or rounded down?
What do you mean? Rounded down.
Okay, so it gets vicious 3 because I've got a...
So you can literally be doing 17 points to each creature, and I don't think they'll survive that.
Yeah. On the plus side, if they were human, they'd be unconscious because they'd be taking 17 points of stunning damage.
Mm-hmm. So would you like to dump it all into take out the spirits?
Yeah, unfortunately I'm not too happy with that.
Okay.
I feel dirty. And after that I'll throw up.
I was determined to sell someone,
It's only a cookie at a time.
No, but the thing is, I need to, because I'm also interested on how to remove it too. So, if you're not corrupted, how do you remove it without being corrupted?
Okay, so yes, you pull the magic in,
and I go, bad taste,
and you see your fingertips blacken as your spell goes off. And you see both of them just explode.
Now you can't catch 2 anymore.
What?
You can't catch 2 anymore. 3 fingers is deployed.
No, that's if I rolled the spares.
Okay, so yes, you have taken all 3 of the spirits out, and we move over to Nero. Does Nero follow Desrin downstairs?
Yes, Nero is following Desrin.
Okay, so at this stage I am going to say it is 11 p.m. and we did have people say they were tired when we started. Would you like to deal with the aftermath of it next session?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, sleep sounds really good right now.
Okay.
Maybe I should have gone to
It's
Super
going to be
Walk
real
instead.
fun explaining what we just did.
And the fact that we probably won't have a Desrin with you next session because he is probably going to be away most of September.
So, guess who sleeps going down the stairway?
He may fail his horror check.
Took up my position.
Yeah.
In the stair now.
Yeah, I was umming or ahhing if I should use my Divine's ability, which would have given me
Extra dice.
no automatic successes and advantages.
Okay, so I'm going to put it on to end credits so people can dash off if they need to. And I will, if you do, I will chat to you next session that you attend.